are at the 2024 South Eastern Centre Championships run by the GTSA Club at their superb Dig Dog Lane venue. They've watered the track extensively because of all the dry weather we've had, but it's looking absolutely marvellous. And as I can see, Matt Fiamerola is doing his little walk of the track. So let's go and have a chat with him on his performance on the GT140s last week. Right, Matt. How did you find your little stint on the GT140s?
Well, they're very strange. First of all, they ain't got a stabiliser.
Yeah, and you. I've got to say, you weren't anywhere near as quick as you are on that right-handed outfit.
No, it was no one. I had no one to tell me when to turn, which obviously is a major issue. Didn't realise I had to put my foot down at first, and I was thinking, why aren't this turning? And then, put my foot down, and yeah, they were just bizarre.
You weren't going fast enough to put your foot down.
I'd imagine that was probably right. Yeah. I was just keeping myself for the thousands, you know. I was just there to get the odd point to help the team.
But what a good meeting!
Brilliant.
Got to say,
yeah, I really enjoyed it.
One of the best meetings I've seen for years.
Yeah, it was a good feel, good bit of camaraderie in the pits.
Yeah, the atmosphere was fantastic.
Yeah, and we've just been walking around now, we can see people. We only know the Midland Missiles t-shirts, we weren't fussed about anyone else's. But
no, right, Mike.
But you can actually still see where people are from because they've still got the Midland Missiles t-shirts and stuff.
T-shirts, yeah.
So now, when on the parade, if we see them, we'll give them a bit. Might not give them a wave before, but I will give them a bit of a wave.
I thought it was great.
So yeah.
So what about you, Andy? Did you enjoy last week's meeting?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Like you say, the atmosphere it was probably one of the best atmospheres I've had at Grasstrack for years.
It was
like
brilliant.
Proper old school. It had that vibe about it. Everyone was having a laugh, but there was still the competitive edge. I think the thing about having sort of someone to look out for is like it made people watch classes they maybe wouldn't have watched before. So
someone has actually said that to me already this morning.
It gives you a focus. I mean, I've got to be honest, like quite a lot of the time, I don't always get a chance to follow the solos and see
of course you don't.
But then because they've got a helmet colour on, you go, well, that's my team. So it gives you a focal point, and that was great. You could see people all across the board were just shouting for people on their team all day long, and it really made for a cracking atmosphere. And I think it's something that we definitely need to look at.
I said to Ben and Gareth, it was like a breath of fresh air. I said I felt it was just what Grasstrack needs at the moment.
Sure. I mean, the thing is like we said, much as meetings, we get some fantastic racing these days, especially in the thousands. The quality of riding is brilliant, and the tracks, we've got some great tracks, but the format of the meetings, they're all very similar.
Yeah,
so
you go all over the country, you see the same riders, you see the same spectators, and you see the same format.
Yeah, whereas
but
this
that
was it just had that little bit of spice to it, and it just made it sort of just stand out. And there was something to shout for all day long for so many people. So it was...
So are there any plans for you to have a go on the GT140s to show your driver how it should be done? Or maybe you could both have a go.
That would be carnage. I mean, that sounds like a plot from a southern team to get us taken out.
If he outgated me, he wouldn't be getting around the first turn.
We've had enough on go-karts. You put us on go-karts, it's carnage. So put us on GT140s and there's no stabilisers, and it's like there's no plans to. But maybe.
Never say never.
But it was a bit of an eye-opener, wasn't it? Really, for you.
Yeah.
Makes you realise how quick they actually.
Absolutely.
Some people, they're only GT140s, but my God, they do shift, and they're really competitive. They're like the right-hand side cars now.
Yeah, in hindsight, I should have just done one or the other. And I'd have liked to have had a go when I weren't doing two classes, because I'd come in from the one. Our pitch was the furthest away from the pit box.
I know it was.
Walking down, the other bike could be going that way, and I've got to take my boot off. So I'd run down, take the steel boot off, run back up, go out on the 1000, come in. And again, I'd be walking down with the sidecar, and the solo would be coming that way. I'd be like, I just have to change my boot. And it was just non-stop. And I think if I'd have been able to just concentrate on the GT140s, I might have got a bit quicker as the day went on. But I was just getting tighter and tighter.
No, you wouldn't.
I was going to do leg trial and everything.
You'd have been like Paul Cooper, wouldn't you? No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, getting pointers off Tim Nobes in the pits, all right.
Yeah. I was going leg trial in the last heat.
So anyway, that's enough talk about that. As for this track, you've gone really well here. You're looking forward to today?
Really? Yeah. We do like this track. I just like the whole venue itself. It's actually getting to that point now where this is getting like a Collier Street, where you come through the gate and there's just an atmosphere.
That's why they get such a good entry. Everyone wants to ride it, don't they?
Yeah.
Same as they did at Collier Street.
You just get that, and you get out the van and you just get that feeling I've arrived somewhere. And this venue's starting to get that, so it's
yeah, it's a good.
It's a bit like Frittenden's the same now.
Yeah.
You get to Frittenden, you know you're there, and so yeah, we'll look forward to it. The ground is normally pretty good. They normally like overwater it before the meeting, and they seem to get through most of the day without having to water it again. Will and his team know the soil and how it works.
We've had a lot of hot weather this week. There's no rain at all, and had a little shower this morning apparently.
Yeah, I mean, while I was drinking my non-alcoholic lager in the bean tent last night, I did notice that water in the track. So yeah, fair play when the sun went down.
I think that's what makes the difference here. When you've got a team of guys that really know
what to do,
how to do the prep for the track, because that's what makes this.
And I think it helps with obviously Will being, I would say, ex-rider. He's still a rider, and that helps. His knowledge of racing helps when you lay a track out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's always a fantastic shape. It's never dead simple. There's always things you've got to think about.
Yeah.
It's always fantastic. The racing it produces.
It's a track for everyone's style. Like the bottom turn's a thinking corner, so we always
that puts you out.
We're useless. And then this is a flat out one. We're all right. Probably a bit wide, but we're all right up here.
But there's lots of overtaking lines.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter inside, outside. There's opportunities to overtake everywhere.
When you're in front going down into that bottom turn, it's so hard to know where to go, tight, middle, or outside.
What has Mark told you that?
No, he doesn't give me that kind of information. He tells me how to make the bike go faster, that's about it.
Right, all right then guys, well, I think we've spoken long enough, so have a good day.
Do you want the bullet point section in a minute?
Yeah, no, you're all right, mate. Will, are you passenger for this?
No, I'm the passenger.
You're the passenger?
Yeah, I'm the passenger.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, and I don't want this to come out wrong, but it looks quite old.
It is very old bike, yeah, but she does do the business.
Yeah?
Yeah. She
So
does.
what's your name?
Callum Jones.
Callum Jones. I've not seen you before.
No, we're fourth meeting. Yeah.
So where'd you come from, Callum?
Local, mate. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how come I've not seen you then? I don't know the name.
I've been hiding.
You've been hiding?
Yeah, been hiding.
Well, I hope it goes well, mate.
Thank you very much, mate. Yeah.
When you get time, get some chrome on those handlebars.
Yeah, we will do. They was chrome last meeting, but time does its thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right, Callum, good luck.
No worries, mate.
Now, this is a bloke I do know.
Hi, Bob.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, good,
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
So, you scrutineering, pushman, or what today?
Just generally watching, really.
Just generally watching?
Shane's in with Jordan so.
He's going well, isn't he? He's going well. Just disappointed that Mitch ain't here today.
No, it's Shane, isn't it?
Give Josh some competition.
Well, hopefully Jordan and Shane will.
They are going well. There's different levels, I think, of these chairs at the moment. It's funny how they go sort of, when Sean was riding, and like when you was riding, there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
Really good competition. And now they're getting really sparse.
Hopefully he'll come back.
I hope so. They're a good class when there's a lot of them. So all right, I'll see you later, Dave.
Yeah. Have a good day.
And you, mate. Oh, I always seem to come across you guys.
How are you doing, you right?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
You're sitting down when you come round.
I know. You're just sitting there all casual like. So, out of you two, because you're father and son, aren't you?
No.
You're not uncle?
Yeah, it's my uncle.
I would have got rid of it.
Which one's your dad?
No, Lou's my mum.
Oh, Lou's your mum?
Yeah, my mum's Lou.
There's too many of you.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, who's related to who, what the relationship is.
Yeah, Josh don't know.
So, I've got to ask, what happened to you at Frittenden? Because you had a really bad day. Normally you go really well.
Yeah, no, the bike was all set up wrong, the engine was out, well, it was up too high, wasn't it, John?
Yeah.
Passenger didn't turn up as usual.
So, what was your excuse? Why didn't you turn up?
I was on a stag do. It's a fair reason, I think.
No, it's not. If you don't, you've got one excuse not to turn up, and that's if you're dead.
If you're dead.
If you're dead, then fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
But so everything's sorted out for today.
hopefully.
I mean, obviously, I know that you go well here.
Yeah.
So, and now Will's back on.
Yeah.
No hangovers or anything this week?
No hangovers today. I've just got to remember how to do it.
Right, well, have a good day, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Put on some good racing like you normally do.
Yeah.
So, are you going to beat your nephew? I've got to ask.
Well, I don't know. It's getting quicker every year.
He is getting quicker, isn't he?
Yeah. And we're getting older.
All right, I'll see you later.
Cheers.
Ta-da. Hi, Rich. Hi, Paul. Hello, Mick. Right, you can step out of the picture if you want. Gotta ask, what did you think of last week's meeting?
It was a well-run meeting.
Well run?
Yeah.
You enjoyed the racing?
We struggle with setup.
I've got to ask, do you know who was on Simon Beanie's bike in that C final?
A very fast Simon Beanie.
No, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been. You know, he beat you and the Fishies.
Yeah.
We both had a go at him. I mean,
He rode the perfect line.
He did. I did notice
was on
that.
the inside, it was too rough to.
And you was buzzing all over him, same as Dale.
Yeah.
Dale got past and had a go at him, and we couldn't attack him because he's our teammate. So he had a go, didn't he? And then he went wide in that turn, and we had a go, and we both had a go at him. And we
I mean, fair play to Simon. I said to him, I've never seen him go so fast.
I bet he's glad to see the checkered flag, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I did say to him he's got no excuse now, so I'm going to expect
He
the
showed
same.
what he can do now. So
exactly.
He's been sandbagging.
That's it all this time.
Yeah, you think he's just out for a Sunday drive round, and he's not.
Yeah, he just doesn't like the limelight, does he?
So, do you getting onto this track? Do you like this track?
Yes, brilliant. Love it. Yeah. The layout of it, everything.
Yeah, everyone
all
says
the work
that.
they've done to the track's amazing. So it's really good.
All right, then, Paul. So, obviously, main competitors today, the Cossers.
The other 18 or 17 of them.
Yeah, all the other 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it's mainly the Cossers because obviously Terry's not here.
Yeah.
He's still out through injury.
Obviously, it's going to be Tom and Mark, isn't it? But
Michael's quick as well, isn't he? Michael Austin, is he here?
He's not here.
No, isn't he?
Non-starter, so I believe.
He must have had trouble last week.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's because he's got his meeting next week.
Oh yeah.
So. Right, well, hopefully, I'll catch you on the podium later on.
Yeah.
Maybe on the top spot, who knows?
Podium would be nice.
Yeah, we'll make the final.
All right, Paul. Yeah, all right, Rich. See you later.
Simon's what's been happening for the last
Hello, young Jeff.
Nobody's called me that for about
what young
30
Jeff?
years.
Morning, Michelle. Morning, Andrew.
Morning, you alright? I was looking
How are you doing? I've still got the foot cast on there, whatever it's called. Little one. I didn't notice it had shrunk. Yeah. I just thought you'd forgot to take it off when you had a bath.
She only puts it on when she comes here.
Yeah, she's after.
It healed up weeks ago.
After sympathy, that's what it is. So, who's your passenger today?
Lewis again.
Lewis.
Yeah, so I think I've got him now for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Get him used to riding a bit quicker than what I was when I first had him on the back.
Well, it takes a long time to learn to ride one of these things.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah,
You're always learning the back.
Rob Wilson once said to me, it takes 10 years to learn how to ride one and another 10 years to get really good.
Yeah,
so
that's about
you
right,
best
really.
hurry up.
I'll be dead.
Yeah, as I say, you best hurry up, Andy.
You've been doing it 2 years, isn't it, Andrew?
3, isn't it?
It's not long. Not long.
3 years.
Yeah, brave people get on these things.
Well, she must be flipping mental.
Yeah, I quite agree. I think all passengers start like that. Yeah. Morning, Graham.
How you doing, Bob? You?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Right, I'll let you get on.
Right. See you later.
I'll see you later.
I've had him for a while now.
How old I am, can't you?
Now, look.
He's still got the straight foot.
Sorry to interrupt. What happened last week? Because I'm sure I put you in as 51 and not 77.
Yeah, I'm always 77 this year, so...
Are you 77 this year?
Yeah.
I've always known you as 51.
I was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, that's one spelling mistake I know I've done wrong then with the last week's meeting.
Well, you wouldn't have done much because I didn't do much.
No,
know?
you...
Had problems starting with the bike. And,
Did you?
And yeah, just weren't feeling it, were we? It was just one of them meetings, really. Yes. Got a bit choppy and...
Yeah, the track's quite rough, but...
Just weren't feeling
Yeah,
it.
some people take to it and some people don't.
Yeah, no,
it does depend on your style, I think.
Yeah.
And you know, how comfortable you feel. Because if you don't feel comfortable on the track, then you can't push yourself.
No, that's right, absolutely. Just getting caught up, but
oh well.
different day.
All right, then, look, yeah, you like this track, don't you?
Well, yeah, it'd be nice to finish a meeting. I don't finish down here normally, so I'll give it a whirl.
Don't say that, don't say that. I'll see you on the podium. On
Cheers, mate.
probably the 350. I don't know who's here in the 500.
It's quite, I think Chad's down, Eddie, Charlie Powell.
I'll see you on the 350 podium then.
Cheers, thanks for the confidence. Your first refusal.
Breathe in, Danny, breathe in.
Yeah, breathe in. No, it's too late now, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too late.
You give yourself hernia anyway.
So yeah, he got first refusal. Sarah had it. So her place, Sean was in her place for a year or something while he built his house.
Well, Josh, how you doing?
Living dream, aren't we?
Well, you could well win this today. You could.
I could try, can't I?
Yeah.
Let's see how we go.
Yeah, there's the trouble is that the 500 chairs are going through a bit of a lean spell at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just,
which is a shame.
I think there's been a lot of injuries and obviously people retiring, and I think, so it's just one of them, innit? So
yeah,
I'll do my bit when I can. Obviously, most of the time I'm abroad, so
yes. Well, same as Mitch. I presume that's where Mitch is today.
No, he's at home.
He's at home. What? He's not even come here.
No.
Well, that's not supporting British Grasstrack, is it?
No comment.
At least you're doing that.
I'm doing my bit. But yeah, it's going alright. Right,
well, have a good day, mate.
Cheers.
And yeah, I'll probably see you on the podium, I expect.
I hope so. If you don't talk to me again, alright?
yeah, you'll blame me like everyone else does.
I will.
Alright, I'm here with Ashton Vale. Have you ridden this track before, Ashton? Never ridden it before. I've seen you go on the 250s, and obviously you're pretty quick. Getting there. Obviously, I remember you as a little tiny lad.
Yeah.
So, you been doing speedway at all?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Racing for Oxford now. Literally speedway's all I do. Well, I lack of meetings in the National League at the moment,
so you're out on the grass just to get a ride out.
Well, battering myself on the track is the one, mate. Hanging on to it.
So I've noticed that you're parked alongside probably your main competition. David Knowles, he's getting older, but he ain't getting no slower. No, he's still as quick as he ever was.
I know. He don't get slower.
So
good rider.
Yeah, what I'll do, I'll leave you to get on, and I'll go and have a chat with him. But yeah, best of luck trying to beat him.
Cheers, mate.
He's going to want some beating.
Good seeing you.
Cheers.
Take it easy.
See ya. Oh look, someone's going to disappear. You alright, Dave? Now I've noticed that you've tried to hide out the way, right in the corner of the pitch. Just spoken to Ashton, and he believes that you're going to be one of his main competitors today. And although he said, I did say that, well, Dave's getting a bit older. His reply was, but he ain't getting any slower. And I agree with that.
I'll see at the end of today. I'll see if that stands true at the end of the day.
I can't, I remember filming you way back in the day, and you've always been quick, but you seem to be getting quicker. Or is it that the 250s aren't as quick as what they were?
I think they're still quick. We just have to work harder at it now. That's the thing. Obviously, it's like I said before, I've got Richard helping us doing the work on the bike, but it's all the stuff we have to do during the week.
But your bike is so quick.
Yeah.
You get out of the start like a greyhound, you're gone.
Sometimes, not always. If you can get out of the start, that's a good chunk of it.
Obviously, you must have camped last night because you're from way up Yorkshire somewhere.
Yeah, we stayed in Kent and survived until the
So how many hours did it take you to get down here?
Well, I got to pick Richard up at Coventry, so I sort of veer across a little bit. So in total, it takes about 5.5 hours.
Was it 5.5?
So it's not too bad. Stopping in between breaks it up a little bit.
Well, I went to Cornwall the other week, and I drove home, took Amanda Morrison to Maidstone. That was my only stop, and it took me 6 hours to get home.
Yeah.
It took me 6 hours to get home and all week to get over it.
That's probably quite good going from Cornwall. At 6 hours, I would have said. I would have expected it to be a lot more.
I weren't really speeding. No, I'll say that on camera. I weren't really speeding. I was doing 70, But yeah, no, good luck today, Dave. And
thank you very much. Good to see you.
Good to see you all this way down here.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. See what we can do.
All right, mate.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Ta-da.
Hello, Bob.
All right, Corey. You know what, Cameron? Is that what it is? Just like the little details.
Yeah. Move out after Tetro.
How did you get on at Tetro?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, I had a little accident in the last race. Someone fell off in front of me and I collected them, but I couldn't have done anything about it. But other than that, that was brilliant.
You enjoyed the track?
Yeah, it's really good.
Definitely something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've not been myself, but I'd like to go.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Nothing like over here. It's really good. Can't wait to go back next year. Yeah, no, I was happy with it. I was doing, I think my fastest time was 1 minute 3 seconds, so I wasn't far off the pace. Yeah, everyone's doing all the top lads are doing under a minute, so not too far off.
I've seen videos of the track, it looks scary.
Yeah, it's good fun. Good fun.
All right, Cameron, you have a good day, mate. Oh, Will. Oh, mate. Enjoy that last week?
Brilliant fun. Yeah, really good.
Cracking meeting, wasn't it?
So much fun with your mates.
Yeah, it's nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone supporting everyone else.
I totally enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
Good, man. All right, I'll see you later. It felt like a breath of fresh air.
It definitely was.
Because all the riders were supporting their teammates.
Yeah.
The crowd got involved. They was all shouting and screaming, and the racing was fantastic.
Yeah, it was some good racing. It was a tough track, but that's Grasstrack.
It's Grasstrack, isn't it?
Exactly. So
Grasstrack is not speedway on a grass field.
No.
Yeah, I know like, all the clubs try and prepare the track a bit. But when I was, I mean, it's a long time when I was racing back in the 70s. You used to go there, you couldn't even see where the track was. Long grass, never cut grass, never rolled.
You get that nowadays, and the club did well. I mean, they kept the dust down all day. It was really hot in the build-up and the day of the meeting, so they did really well to, with the looking after it, what different preparations before the meeting.
Well, let's hope this goes the same way.
So hopefully the rain holds off. It's looking a bit.
Well, they forecast maybe a light shower only in the morning, so I don't think we're going to get one, to be honest.
I thought it was going to about 20 minutes ago, but it seems to have passed over a bit. So happy day.
So how's the non-leg trailing going?
It was alright at Bugley, but then it's getting there. I think it's not just a struggle, it's what I've always known, and especially on the grippier tracks, I haven't got the strength in there to keep it forward. That's why I struggle with it so much. But I'm definitely trying to keep it, even if it's not forward, it's just a bit tighter. Let's put it that way.
All right, Aidan. Have a good day, mate. had the surgery to remove it.
You should have said something to Andy. He had his phone as well. Oh, really?
Yeah, alright, mate, alright.
I'm going to the dangerous one today as well.
That looks brand new, that bit.
We just cleaned it, Bob.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I went to Rob Wilson's and done it.
I'm doing the dangerous side as well today, Bob.
So how you doing, Clint? You saw that last week?
Yeah, it's something different. It's all good.
Good event, wasn't it?
Right?
Good event.
Yeah.
Good meeting.
Yeah, it was.
Hello, John. Yeah, what, mate? Here we are with John Fish. He's watching. Now, he's your grandson, and he's not Clint. Connor.
Yeah, grandson.
So is that why you're back at Grasstrack again?
Well, I've always been watching people with Bradley anyway, but you know, it's helped the old boy out. Show him how it's done.
Yeah, he's on the right hander. Yeah, of course I'm recording you.
If I had done,
This is John Fish, who used to race on the left-hand side cars many years ago. And if you look back through the videos, you'll see how good John was. Alright, John. See you later, mate. Good to see you. Des, what's out of it?
Didn't take the throttle up. It jumped out.
Jumped out. I did notice that you was exploring the wide line. I thought you was just trying to avoid to get on the video.
You know me and take lanes, don't get on. Too many forcing it.
Well, I hope you get back out there, mate.
Yeah,
and,
we will do is just take that up, we'll be right.
Yeah, good. Long way to come, innit, not to race.
No, this bitch pushed him back to the car. Back of the van. Going out, yeah.
Yeah, they're not very good tippers.
And looking at the lineup here, of course, Edward Kennett won't take his place in race number 1, but Chad Wertzfeld is coming out of gate 11 there, and he will start up at the top of the field, up on the start line, and Bob Dolman will be there as well, both on 500cc machines. And then we've got Charlie Wood on a 350, so we can assume he'll be somewhere a bit further along the track, and he's a very quick rider. And Shane Knight, who's been going well on the 250 this year, he'll be up a bit further along again. So very interesting to see. You don't ever see these riders racing each other. And at this point in the afternoon, it's all about getting in the top 5 here. And then towards the end of the day, there will be the unlimited solo final. And that will be the top 5 from races 1 and 2. They will progress to that unlimited final later. The trophy that they win is really quite something. It's very historical. I mean, it's got all sorts of names. Any name you can think of, really, from the past is on there. It's a coveted title in this part of the world, so they'll all want to win it. But there's a challenge of this kind of unique setup where they're going to be chased down by 500 solos to get into the final. So you can see here in front of us, Charlie Wood on that 350 machine. He's lining up just to the left of us here. There's another 350 out there. Chris Watts is being called forward. He will join Charlie up here in front. But we did have a few 250s. We had Shane Knight, who I mentioned, but he doesn't seem to have appeared from the pit box. So we can only assume we've got these 350s. So we are here with race number 1, and away we go. So for the time being, it's the two 350s that lead the way, Charlie Wood and Chris Watts. And then we've got Chad Werksfeld, and already you can see Chad has caught right up to the back of Chris Watts on that 350. And Chad Werksfeld, so that didn't go long enough. Definitely the back there for Chad Werksfeld to do with Chris Watts, but Chris needs to try and keep himself in that top 5. Charlie Wood still leads from Chad Werksfeld, and he'll probably just let him go past, and through goes Chad Werksfeld. He makes very quick work of Charlie Wood there. And now really, Jim, it's all about him staying in the top 5.
Well, it is, but you can see, we've lost one of our 350s over on the far side on that top corner, quickly up on his machine, that's good to see. But Chad really does like this circuit, and he's showing exactly what sort of form he's in this very first race. You quite rightly say, at the beginning of the race, it didn't take too long for that very, very quick 500cc to catch the 350. One more lap to go. And I think now we're probably using the race as an extra practice, actually, to see if we can get the fastest lines around those corners. And he's gone and put it down on that corner as well. And again, quickly up on his feet. Has he been caught? No, he hasn't. Goodness me. So the checkered flag goes to Chad Werksfeld. Not the sort of race he would want to start the day with.
No, not at all, but he still won the race. He's come off and crashed and still won the race, and I can see that Chris Watts there finishes 5th, and Charlie Wood went through in 4th, so both of those 350s still managing to qualify for the final later on. So we'll confirm the result in a moment, but an interesting one to start us off.
So race 1 in your programme, and for those of you that keep the programmes 100%, here is the official result of that race 1, leg 1 of the Unlimited Solo, a win for number 69, Chad Werksfeld. In second place to him, number 47, Will Thurmby. In third place, number 16, that's Bob Dolman. In fourth place, number 33, Charlie Woods. And fifth place, number 12, Chris Watts. Sixth place was 281, and seventh place, 63. Your winning time was 1:37.58. 1:37.58. As we now move to race 2, we stay with the Unlimited.
Yeah, and a couple of changes here, of course. No Tim Grigg in the on the 250 here, and Dave Mears as well. Opting out here, but James Laker comes in, 117. We're expecting to see James. I just have a look up the start. I think I can see James up there. So we've got 4 500 solos up at the start line. We've got Mark Hedling in front of us on a 250. So this 250 machine will be given, he's even further forward than the 350s were. So, in fact, we've only got 5 riders here, so assuming that they all complete 3/4 race distance, they'll all progress here. So yeah, this is certainly an extra practice for these riders, but it's interesting to see how quickly Charlie Powell, number 92, can reel in that 250. Look at the difference in power. Much more power in that 500. And you can see that Gordon Derrick has also got his way past Mark Hedling. Now, I have spoken to a few 250 riders, Jim, about this race, and I think they're unanimous in their thoughts on what it's like to have some of these riders tearing after them, and I think it's fairly terrifying.
It would be, I mean, if you look at Charlie going superbly well, I'm interested to see that he had a very wide line just the first lap he went round, but I'm sure he's now deciding what sort of line is going to be the fastest on that bend, but he's certainly a lot tighter on that pit bend than he was earlier on. Finding really just the centre of the track, keeping the speed on. Into the last lap he goes. Quite a gap then to second spot now being taken by Harrison Rogers.
I've been watching that battle there for second myself here. Harrison and Jordan Derrick, they're wobbling over that second place. Charlie Powell takes the win whilst I'm
very comfortably.
Yeah, very comfortably. And Harrison, he's managed to overcome Jordan. Jordan was leading him, but Jordan seems to be having a bit of trouble on this top corner as well. We've seen a couple of falls, and then Jordan's struggling as well. So I wonder if that's where the errors are going to be made.
So the official result for race 2, a win for number 92, Charlie Powell. In second place to him, number 108, Harrison Rogers, and third place, number 247, that's Jordan Derrick. The fourth place was 117, fifth place, number 65, and the winning time, 1:33.01. And if you quickly look at those two times, of course, we were just reminded a minute ago that, of course, Chad did put it down on the ground and get up and recover. So a 4-second difference. Be interesting if we see later on in the programme that those two come together.
Yeah, 4 seconds it takes to have a crash and then recover, so quite impressive from Chad. But we've got the 500 sidecars coming onto the circuit now. So we've got the finalists for that race. It's the last race of the day, I think, as well, the Unlimited Solo. And interesting to see that we will have 2 350s in it and a 250 solo rider as well. So within the spirit of that competition, it's good to see that we'll have those different classified entries as well. So that's, looking forward to that one later on. In the meantime, we look forward to race 3, sponsored by 118 Triple Brew Classic Sidecar Racing Team. Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin line up here on gate number 1. They're certainly the favourites here this afternoon. Chris Neame and Joseph Knight paired up together earlier in the year at Christmas, had a very good day. Callum Jones, with Shane Freeman in the chair off the outside. So take up, away they go. It is Josh Goodwin who's made the start. Jordan Smith is there with him. Ben Ilsley's in third place. And Paul Whiteman quickly comes up the inside, but Ben Ilsley able to cover off that third place for now. So it is Josh Goodwin at this point for that third place. So round they come for the end of lap 1. Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin looking good here in this opening ride. Of course, Josh and Scott, very much their roots set in the southeastern centre. Far away from him.
Oh, I think that's where the battle is actually at the moment, Gareth, in that second place. Paul Whiteman looking to go much tighter on this bottom bend, trying desperately to get past Jordan Smith. So eyes on that one. One more lap to go for Scott Goodwin. Still this battle rages for that second place. Jordan Smith holding it at the moment, but Paul Whiteman, I was going to say, looks to be getting closer, but he can't start to get a little bit more now. They come down past us. A very convincing win for Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin. Jordan's hung on to that second place, and Paul Whiteman comes through to third.
So the results then of race number 3, it was a win for outfit number 3, Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin. Second place, number 842, Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman. Third place, number 92, Paul Whiteman and Richard Webb. Fourth place, number 82, Ben Ilsley and Luke Russell. Fifth place, number 11, Chris Neame and Joseph Knight. And sixth place, number 14, Joshua Smith and Callum Jones. The winning time, 1 minute 38.57, 1 minute 38.57. And the 500 sidecars this afternoon have got 4-point scoring rides. And the top scorer after those 4 rides will be the Southeastern Centre champion. So, race 4, the DP140 solos come to the line. We've got no Darren Sargent here from gate 1. He had a problem in practice. We've got no Stuart Bishop from the outside of gate 12. place is taken here by Oliver Smith, number 14. So it is a crowded start line. Paul Smith, Connor Sargent, Ian Clark, the British champion there, Kevin Bundert, Mark Kessel, Lester Denham, Michael Chitterton, Lee Harding, Ron Stewart, Wayne Broadhurst and Oliver Smith right on the outside. With race 4, the GT140s, and it's a good start from Wayne Broadhurst. He's followed by Ron Stewart. I'm looking to see where Ian Clark is. Ian Clark's right in the pack at the moment. He's gone up the inside of Mark Chessel. He's in 5th place at the moment, Ian Clark. And he's got some very quick riders in front of him. Second, Mark Chessel in 3rd. Ian Clark now in 4th place. So Wayne Broadhurst looking quick here, and now Ian Clark, just like that, moves his way into 2nd. So an impressive corner there from Ian Clark. He's now got himself into that 2nd place. Mark Chessel and Paul Smith are swabbing over. So Wayne Broadhurst here established the lead, but you can see that Ian Clark is reeling him in here. He is getting closer and closer. Progressive.
Well, a good start for the 140s, and I just wonder, as you've alluded to, that Ian Clark is in this race, but he's closing that gap all the time. As they see the last lap flag, the two of them almost together as they come faster into this bottom turn. They're starting to go round the outside of the tail enders. Sure Ian Clark will be watching to see if Wayne makes any mistakes. And now he makes the attack on the outside. So Ian Clark it is just going to come off that top end. Wayne must have wondered where he's come from. Well, that was certainly close.
So the results then of race 4, it was a win right on the line for number 54, Ian Clark. 2nd place, number 158, Wayne Broadhurst. 3rd place, number 758, Mark Chessel. 4th place, number 91, Lee Harding. 5th place, number 56, Kevin Bundock. 6th place, number 11, Connor Sargent. 7th place, number 140, Ron Stewart. 8th place, number 81, Lester Denham. 9th place, number 9, Paul Smith. 10th place, number 90, Michael Chitterton, and 11th place, number 14, Oliver Smith. The winning time, 1 minute 44.71. 1 minute 44.71. Now the GT140 also have 4 riders this afternoon. The top 4 after 4 riders will be Duncan. So the group of players are at the same sponsor by Clive Salmon, and we've got some Watson, Jake Hardwick, Cameron Taylor, Steve Garside and Tim Kernock, and away they go. And it's Dave Mears who leads. Cameron Taylor goes straight for that outside line, and he leads in the middle of the corner. So Cameron Taylor knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He went straight to the outside. Oh, Cameron Taylor. That is very much a different style to Dave Mears on the inside, who will hug those inside lines and keep the bike moving forward by keeping those 2 wheels in line. But at the moment, Cameron Taylor looks very quick in front. Charlie Wood is the rider on third. that fourth place as they go up into the pit corner. So problems over here for Steve Garside and Luke Clifton. Not sure what caused the incident, but we've got red flags out all around the circuit, so the race will come to a stop. So, I guess the most important thing here is that Luke Clifton is up on his feet, and that's good to see over here, but we're just waiting to hear if there is any actions from the clerk of the course based on the incident. So race 6 then, a 250 solos and a very, very strong looking 250 solo lineup. No Tim Grigg of course off of gate 1, but we do have some very quick 250 riders here. And also then long distance traveller from up there in North Yorkshire, David Knowles, number 64. He was in tremendous form at Twickenham down the other end of the village earlier in the year. And he joins the lineup here to try and win this South Eastern Centre Championship. But he's got plenty of competition here. So takes off, away they go, and it is Shane Knight that's made the best of it. So Shane Knight leaps into the lead. Ashton Vale switches lines to go round him. It's Ashton Vale that's coming round the outside of Shane Knight, and it's Luke Harris that's moving his way through the pack. He didn't make the best of starts, Luke Harris. David Knowles climbs that banking. They all come together in the exit of the turn. It's Ashton Vale that leads, Luke Harris second, David Knowles is now into third as he goes past Shane Knight. He goes up the inside of Luke Harris, but you can see that very quick style of Luke Harris around the outside. Vale, so got a three-way battle here as he goes up into the pit corner. David Knowles up the inside. Ashton Vale now wants to go, he's put across and see him. So Ashton Vale just about in the lead, but now David Knowles goes up the inside. And there's plenty of racing still to be done here.
Yeah, the 250 race show at the moment was a real good track right at the front of the race. Going into the last lap, I would say the Dave Knowles got slightly the advantage of that inside line, but Ashton Bell doesn't want to give it up at all. He's going slightly wider, but that arguably is a slightly quicker line. I can see that Luke Harris sitting there in third, same line as well. Slightly wider, possibly quicker. You see the second line. Ready, it is Dave Knowles. Is it? Has it come to the line? No, it's Ashton Vale that gets it on the line. Great start to the 250 competition. And I think we're going to see that all the way through the programme today, that it's going to be very difficult to predict who's going to do the winning overall.
So the results of race 6, of course, we're coming back to race 5 next. So results of race 6, the 250 solo sponsored by Graham Noon. It was a win right on the line for 152 Ashton Vale. Second place, number 64, David Knowles. Third place, number 26, Luke Harris. Fourth place, number 60, Aidan Arthur. Fifth place, number 339, Shane Knight. Sixth place, number 50, Adam Hawker. Seventh place, number 46, Austin Riches. 8th place, number 21, Charlie Pryor. 9th place, number 25, Lewis Duke. And 10th place, number 65, Mark Hedling. Winning time, 1 minute 37.93. 1 minute 37.93. Oh, tremendous racing in the 250s, and we go back to the 350s, sponsored by Clyde Salmon.
So just a quick reminder that we are going back to the restart of race 5, and this is the 250 class. They're already underway as they come down past me for the first time. Very, very quick 350s. Of course, you remember that it was Cameron Taylor that was setting the pace. He's missed the start this time, but in that first corner he's already made his way up to that second place. The first time. Watching to see what line Cameron Taylor takes as he's gone from a tighter line on that top bend. Charlie Wood it is that's doing the pace setting. Charlie's gone very, very wide on that bottom bend as he's watching Cameron Taylor. David is divided in third place at the moment, watching all the action in front of him. Cameron Taylor it is that now looks very comfortable. Charlie Wood is still sitting there in second place. Dave Mears has gone for a much tighter line. Charlie is quite a much quicker line by going that slightly tighter line on that bottom end. Keeping those in front of that Dave Mears. So one more left to go here then for Cameron Taylor, who did have a bit of trouble getting past Charlie Wood, as did Dave Mears, and he's just gone past Charlie Wood now as well. So Charlie at the moment, he's riding very wide around that top corner. Again, he's allowed Dave Mears he's going to have to battle hard in this last turn if he wants that second place. Dave Mears is going to stay on those pegs, there's no doubt about that, but Charlie Wood does come on the outside of him. Cameron Taylor takes the win. Charlie Wood does get that second place, and Dave Mears in third. And a little way back here to James Peters, who finishes 4th ahead of Will Selby and Chris Watts. So a quick reminder that in these classes they are scoring points in every ride, and the rider with the most points at the end of the day takes the South Eastern Centre Championship. So the result for race 5, a win for number 101, Cameron Taylor. In second place, number 33, Charlie Wood. In third place, number 19, Dave Mears. In fourth place, number 45, James Peters. And fifth place, number 47, Will Thirlby. Sixth place, number 12, and the winning time was 1:33.58. 1:33.58, that winning time.
So race 7 will be the left-hand sidecars, sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks, and the left-hand sidecars, of course, linked with this club very heavily. This club is a real advocate for the left-hand sidecar class, as is this part of the world, really. And we've seen probably not as much as the left-hand sidecars as we'd like to see by this time of the year, so it's very good to see them here today. They're very unpredictable. One of the things that we did say at the Crittenden meeting, we went into the final and there was absolutely no idea who was going to win. And I have to say to him, I'm looking down the lineup today and I've got no idea who's going to win this. Having followed the sport and seen all the results for the year, it could be any one of them.
Certainly could, Gareth. It's a very open class, as you quite rightly point out. And who's going to do the winning this afternoon? Who likes this circuit better than the others? Wait and see.
So just a reminder that Adrian North's passenger is called Lee and not Leroy. I'll try and remember to not call him Leroy, because that's probably not what he wants to be called. But we've got 6 on the line, that's good to see. Adrian North and Lee South on the inside there. Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson. Danny Hill and Callum Ray, who really probably have been just about the best so far this season. Outfit 1, 2, 4 and 1 and 6 and Andrew. Away they go. And it is Danny Hill and Callum Ray who lead. Adrian North is in that second place. And it's Joe Holland that goes into that third place. Billy Penfold up the inside, and Joe Holland's had to take avoiding action. He's seen people up the inside of him. And Josh Penfold has had a poor start, so he's going to have to work his way through the back. Danny Hill at the front, he's got going here very early on in this race. I'm going to keep my eye on that outfit number 16, Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge, because they are a very quick outfit, but they have not started this race the way they would want to. And very quickly they're putting Billy Penfold under pressure. They've decided to go up the inside. Cut him off. And keep Josh Penfold at bay here by keeping on the inside, making Josh Penfold work hard for this second place. But really at the moment, Danny Hill and Callum Ray looking very impressive at the front.
Well, they are indeed, and that's a good scrap though, as you point out, in that second place, because Billy's working very hard to keep the tight line, not allowing him to get to on the inside of him. Josh has to go the long way around if he's going to get past Billy. And that's exactly what he tries to do on that quick turn. Goes very, very wide, he's quick, but Billy responds, gets the wheels in line very quickly down into that last lap. So Danny Hill and Callum Ray able to get away from the rest of the field, and all the battling going on for that second and third place. I just wonder if they go into that last turn. Will Josh once again? Yes, he will. He's going on the top of the hill. Billy's on the inside on the green grass, and the checker flag goes for Billy, who hangs on to that second place.
So the results of race 7, sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks. It was a win for 124, Danny Hill and Callum Ray. Second place, number 125, Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson. Third place, number 16, Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge. Fourth place, number 93, Adrian North and Lee South. And fifth place, number 4, Darren Morris and Chad Williams. The winning time, 1 minute 46.35, 1 minute 46.35. And that's not a left-hand cycle, that's a right-hand cycle on the circuit. That's Brian Partridge and Kevin Jones coming onto the circuit, so I can only assume that they are getting the late practice here. Race number 8, the second of the left-hand sidecars, sponsored by 118 Triple Brew Classic Sidecar Racing Team. 2 heats of left-hand sidecars today, so they will all be scoring points in 3 legs, and then the top 6 will go through to a final, which will be winner first past the post, Claire? Yep, first past the post in the final will be the champion. And we've got Will Penfold and Freddie Wood off the outside here. And last the champion, Michael Phillips and Conor Measer off the inside, and it is those two that make the gate. Tommy Penfold's not too far away either, but it's the Welshman, Michael Phillips, passenger by Conor Measer, that lead into that first turn. Will Penfold and Freddie Wood have gone in after him. Tommy Penfold's in that third place. Tony Penfold. So at the front then, Michael Phillips and Conor Measer. They've had some good rides here before, of course, and they are leading at the moment. They're leading a multi-British champion in Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. So round this corner, it's interesting to see for these left-handers. There only seems to be one line out of that line, and it's very quick. Tony Penfold now moves through into third. So Michael Phillips and Conor Measer at the moment seem to have everything under control.
Well, I think you're right, Gareth. You've certainly got that first place under control, but there's a real scrap developing for that second place. As both outfits are together going up that back straight. Second. Back top. The rider in front of him took his line going round that top bend. But Michael Phillips and Conor Mead are making no mistake at all, and at the moment, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. Well, I said they've certainly got away in that second place. Grasstrack being made ready. No such action as Michael Phillips takes the win. And second to him, Tony Penfold. Third, Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. So the results of race 8, sponsored by 118 Simple Brew Classic Sidecar Racing Team. It was a win for number 98, Michael Phillips and Conor Meza. Second place, number 25, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. Third place, number 22, Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. Fourth place, number 96, Tommy Penfold and William Naden. And fifth place, number 113, Mike Downs and Kai Morton. The winning time, 1 minute 48.26, 1 minute 48.26. And we move to race number 9, upright solos. And we've got no Barry Coates here off of gate number 12, but and Tim Mount as well off of gate 7. But Tim will be replaced by number 51, Kevin Beer. There's a problem at the start, the red flags are out, so we will start again. You can see that the tape is wrapped round one of the riders. So it's just being explained to me here that there's 16 upright solos today, so we've not got all of them here in this lineup. They've got a round robin, so some of them will miss a race later on. And is there a final at the end of the day? There's a final for the upright solos, so it won't be the top point scorer. There will be a first past the post final for this class, but they all miss a ride as the day goes on. So this time we've got some very quick riders, certainly Bob Dolman off the gate 6 here, but at some point Bob will miss one of the rides, and that will be a chance perhaps for somebody else to try and get the winning. But here we go, takes go up cleanly this time. It is Jason Bryn who leads into the first turn. Bob Dolman's up the inside. Jason Bryn is renowned for his outside wide lines, and he is right out there, but look at Bob Dolman up the inside. Jason Bryn goes up. So Jason Bryn in second, Jason is up the inside in third. Phil Kinman in fourth place, Sean Bickley fifth. So Bob Dolman here, looking very good. Jason Bryn really struggling to get out of that turn over there. They've got the back straight. They'll keep that over there. Well, the much better view of that than this one. Jason Bryn is running very, very wide. And Jason Mears is the master of the inside line. He's able to get past Jason Bryn as they come past us. Well, that's battle for second place. Now see that Bob Dolman really has stamped his authority on this one, and he goes into the last lap comfortably leading. But fascinating that Jason decided to change his all, and if he's he's on the lookout. He's probably going to lose that third place as well as they go in that bottom turn. Coming a little bit tighter this time. The only goes out wide, so when he gets the power on, it drives him out wide. And the top driver comes to get the flag. He takes the win in the first of the upright, so defending the title. Jamie is finishing second, and I'll leave that to the lap scorers to decide who's got that third place. So apologies for the delay with the result. We were just having a bit of a discussion in here. The results were a win for 16, Bob Dolman. Second place, number 19, Dave Mears. Third place, number 11, Phil Kidman. Fourth place, number 25, Jason Prynne. Fifth place, number 45, Sean Bickley. Sixth place, number 5, Dave Hollingsby. Seventh place, number 12, Martin Adams. Eighth place, number 15, Michael Norton. Ninth place, number 4. 10th place, number 61. And 11th place, number 63. And the winning time, 1 minute 35.57. And we are away with race 10, sponsored by Martin Brace, and it's Charlie Powell that leads the way in this 500 solo race. Edward Kennett's not too far behind him. Very well into the race, and Edward Kennett's seen it, and he drives up the inside, so Edward Kennett now leads. A big mistake by Charlie Powell going up into the pit bend. He went far too wide. Chad Workfeld comes through, third place now, and then it's all the third before. And Martin third is going to the fifth. So, Edward Kennett looking solid, looking good here, and looking very fast. Well, those of you that went to the championship last week will remember that Edward Kennett was in terrific down this week just the last weekend. I looked over his shoulder and was wondering why he's got such an advantage over Charlie Powell. And that's how it sits at the moment. Chad Workfeld desperately trying to get on terms with those front two. But at the moment, actually contends that third spot. Second bag being made ready. So the first of the 500 solos this afternoon is won in comfortable style by Edward Kennett. Charlie Powell finishing second. And Chad Workfeld third spot. So the results of race 10, the 500cc solos, was a win for number 6, Edward Kennett. Second place, number 92, Charlie Powell. Third place, number 69, Chad Workfeld. Fourth place, number 247, Jordan Derrick. Fifth place, number 47, Will Falby. Sixth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Seventh place, number 108, Harrison Rogers. Eighth place, number 117, James Laker. And ninth place, number 65, Mark Hedling. The winning time, 1 minute 26.56, 1 minute 26.56. And we raced through the results of race 9, so if you didn't quite catch race 9, I'll just give you the numbers only. First place was 16, second 19, third 11, fourth 25, fifth 45, sixth 5, seventh 12, 8th 15, 9th 4, 10th 51, and 11th 63. And the winning time for race 9 was 1 minute 35.57. So Jim, race 11, the right-hand sidecars. Indeed, Gareth, we go with the right-hand sidecars for the first time this afternoon. This race 11 in your programme, sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks. And we have to wait for race 12 to see the defending champion Mark Coster and Carl Blythe in action. But great to see that Steve Smith and Gareth Little go in this one. Adrian Minard and Lewis Davis. Tom Penfold, Callum Taylor, Clint Blondell and Colin Mesa. Paul Whitenham and Richard Webb, Del Fish and Jordan Fish. Well, I'm not really sure what's happened there, but They're getting practice starts by the look of it. And looking across that far side, of course, Paul Whitelam riding in the 1000s and the 500 chairs this afternoon. We more traditionally are used to him riding the 1000cc sidecars. Well, it looks like they're all been given a chance to have a practice start, so just take the green grass off from the start line. So they've had their practice starts and now the starters call them back in line. Anxiously looking across that far side, I can see the starter still pulling one or two of them up to the tape. Exactly where they'd want to be, but they're under pressure from in second spot. Number 20, of course, Dale Fish and Jordan Fish. And, away from him. And Paul Whitelam very, very, very wide coming out of the bend. So again, Dale closes up. But can he do enough? He's got a much tighter line on that top bend. Paul Whitelam must be aware of what's going on. Getting a big enough you can see here that Paul Whitelam is very, very wide off this top corner. But he's plenty quick enough to stay in front of Dale Fish and Jordan Fish. Clint Blundell and Conor Measer are the outfit in third at the moment. Paul Whitelam and Richard Webb's got enough. Very, very wide off that turn. But it's enough to bring home the win. They take the win here in this opening ride for the right-hand sidecars. Dale Fish second, Clint Blundell finishes third, Steve Smith fourth, and Andrew Minard comes home in fifth. So the first result of the afternoon for the right-hand sidecars, their first leg rides and a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Richard Webb. In second place to them, number 20, Dale Fish and Jordan Fish. Third place, number 10, Clint Blundell and Conor Measer. Fourth place was number 2, Steve Smith and Gareth Little. And fifth place, number 19, Andrew Minard and Lewis Davis. The winning time was 1:22.38. 1:22.38. Yeah, it's astonishing, really, what Mark's able to achieve there, having come from so far back. He's worked his way through and still set a quicker time, which, yeah, is a testament to how quick he is. But we move to race 13, and we've got some quick riders here in Tom Cossa, of course, the younger brother of Mark, out of gate 4 here, with Wayne Rickards in the chair. And Pete Shaw, Ryan Partridge, Simon Beanie, Steve Adams and Will Offen complete the lineup of 6. So I think the starters have decided that there's no need for any more practice starts, so he's got them all in line, tapes are ready. Tom Cossa it is that's got to the front, and he comes around that first turn. So he's made the best of the start. He's got Will Offen trying to chase him down, and Simon Beanie and Sam Heath in that third spot at the moment. Well, this one will be he looks to be pulling away from Will Offen as the race develops. quickly looking at that third spot. Leader though, starting today and Wayne Rickards. Oh yeah, Tom Crosser and Wayne Rickards looking impressive. Will Austin and Ricky Payne going into the banking up here. Simon Beanie seems to have secured that third lane. They are having a battle over that fourth, but Tom Crosser and Wayne Rickards take the win. Looking forward to seeing what the race time was that they set when compared to his older mark in a moment. Simon Beanie finishes third, ahead of Ryan Partridge in fourth and Pete Shaw in fifth. So the results then of race 13, sponsored by 118 Triple Brew Classic Sidecar Racing Team. It was a win for outfit number 29, Tom Crosser and Wayne Rickards. Second place, number 80, Will Offman and Ricky Pay. Third place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Sam Heath. Fourth place, number 514, Ryan Partridge and Kevin Jones. Fifth place, number 375, Pete Shaw and Stephen Russell. And sixth place, number 59, Steve Adams and Andrew Rowson. The winning time, 1 minute 20.16, 1 minute 20.16, so Tom able to set a faster time than the previous one, although, as Jim rightly pointed out, Mark Crosser had an awful lot of work to do to get himself to the front, whereas Tom was home and dry by the end of the first lap. So we'll keep an eye on those times as we go through the day. GT140's next, race 14, sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks. And no Steve Newsham here, number 777. And no number 7, Darren Sargent either. We do have Oliver Smith, number 14. So at the moment in the GT140, Ian Clark took the first place. Ready to start to work his way through the pack. Wayne Broadhurst was the early leader. Lester Denham this time has made a terrific start off the inside. But it's none of those, it's Paul Smith that leads into the first turn. So rider number 9, Paul Smith, he's got Wayne Broadhurst in second and Ian Clark in third behind him. Paul Smith Broadhurst goes up to the side of him. And he goes completely sideways and blocks the run of Ian Clark. In the meantime, Paul Smith's gone wide. It's three together as they come past us. But it's Ian Clark who leads. He will not be denied, Ian Clark. He had to work really hard to get up into the lead in the opening ride. He's done the same here and Lee Harding. And at the point once again, Jim, this British champion Ian Clark, he is in terrific form. Well, he certainly is, Gareth, and although he had to work hard in that first lap, he really has stamped his authority on it now, and you can see that he's got content with that. And as we go into the last lap, Ian Clark, who you quite rightly say had a win first time out, he's going to make it 2 out of 2. You see the checker flag being made ready as Ian Clark comes round that second. And he does make it 2 out of 2. Wayne Broadhurst finishes in second. Paul Smith hangs on to that third spot. As the rest of the riders now go over the line. So it reminds you perhaps that the GT140s are scoring over over 4 rides, that Ian Clark certainly making it look as if he wants to be the Southeastern Centre champion.
So the results then of race 14, it was a win for rider number 54, Ian Clark. Second place, number 158, Wayne Broadhurst. Third place, number 9, Paul Smith. Fourth place, number 758, Mark Chessel. Fifth place, number 91, Lee Harding. Sixth place, number 11, Connor Sargent. Seventh place, number 56, Kevin Bundock. Eighth place, number 140, Ron Stewart. Ninth place, number 81, Lester Denham. 10th place, number 90, Michael Chittenden. And 11th place, number 14, Oliver Smith. Winning time, 1 minute 43.04, 1 minute 43.04. Now, race 15 is the 350s, and I'm looking over to see if we've got the fallen riders from the opening ride. I can see Steve Garside, and I can see Luke Clifton, so good to see that both riders who you might remember fell in that opening ride, they're both on the start line for this second leg. We've got Luke Clifton, Cameron Taylor, who won that opening race. We've got no Tim Turnock over there on the line. We've got Will Selby. James Peters is there too. I can't see Chris Watts over there, but I can see Charlie Wood. And Dave Mears is just getting the machine started as well. So, looks like we've got 7 riders here for this second 350 solo race. Then with race 15, away we go, and it's a very even start. It's Cameron Taylor that's just about nosed in front as they go into that first turn, but the riders in 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th all tripping over each other in that first turn. Charlie Wood's the rider that emerges in that second place. Ahead of Luke Clifton. Look at Charlie Wood here, he's going to have a go at Cameron Taylor around the outside. Cameron Taylor lifts the front wheel in the air as he comes past us. And Steve Garside is fighting with Dave Mears over that 3rd place. In fact, he's got his nose in the plate on the back place. Cameron Taylor at the front, already had a win in this class. This will make it 2 out of 2, and this will make him very difficult to beat from here. Luke Clifton has moved back towards James Peters and Will Selby, and he's having a battle now to hold on to that 5th place down the order.
Right, Cameron Taylor is looking very good at the moment. He had a win first time out in this class, and he stamped his authority on this second ride. Much better ride from Steve Garside there in that 3rd spot. Realise that Steve is trying to get that second column. So he accelerates going up the back straight. Looks comfortable coming round off the top bend. Cameron takes his second win of the afternoon. Charlie Wood finishes in 2nd, and Steve Garside in 3rd.
So the results then of race 15, it was a win for 101, Cameron Taylor. 2nd place, number 33, Charlie Wood. 3rd place, number 111, Steve Garside. 4th place, number 19, Dave Mears. 5th place, number 77, Luke Clifton. 6th place, number 47, Will Selby. And 7th place, number 45, James Peters. The winning time, 1 minute 31.87, 1 minute 31.87. And that certainly puts Cameron Taylor in a commanding position after 2 rides in the 350s. So race 16, the 250cc solo, sponsored by Peter Duke. And we've got no Tim Grigg, of course, in this one. Both myself and Jim both looking back at that previous 250 solo race where Aston Vale, of course, was very narrow and defeated David Knowles. Go with this 250 race, and it is Aston Vale who's made a good start. David Knowles has made a better one. It's David Knowles who leads into the first turn. Aston Vale was right on his shoulder. Luke Harris is riding around the outside too, so it's the same 3 that were at the front in that opening line. Adam Hawkins driving up the inside of Hayden Arthur to take over that 5th place. So David Knowles has got away, but Aston Vale and Luke Harris are now having a go over this 2nd place. Luke Harris is a little bit wider than Aston Vale. He's at the fastest line round there. Looking very, very quick here against the much younger riders behind him. They've got no way of getting on terms with David Knowles on that super quick motocross engine machine. Well, he was obviously disappointed with his second place in that first line, but no mistakes this time. He looked in a very commanding position going into the last lap. Ashton Vale having his own little battle with Luke Harris for that second place, and Luke goes much wider on that bottom turn. He looks quick, but going up the back straight. Well, we're always going to feel a challenge in this last turn. Second bag weight no looks over his shoulder. He knows he's got it. Ashton Vale makes second, Luke Harris in third. The results then of race 16. It was a win for rider number 64, David Knowles. Second place, number 152, Ashton Vale. Third, number 26, Luke Harris. Fourth, number 339, Shane Knight. Fifth, number 60, Aidan Arthur. Sixth, number 46, Austin Riches. Seventh, number 50, Adam Hawker. Eighth, number 25, Lewis Duke. Ninth, number 65, Mark Hedling. And 10th, number 21, Charlie Pryor. The winning time, 1 minute 34.74, 1 minute 34.74, and that does make things interesting in that 250 solo competition, with David Knowles and Ashton Vale both with a win each, and tied on points going into the third leg. So back to the sidecars here in the 500cc sidecars, race 17. And Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin very comfortably won their opening ride. So all 6 outfits coming to the start for this 500 sidecar race, leg 2. Of course, in the previous race, Josh Goodwin won from Take the Flag. Jordan Smith was the rider in second, and he had a bit of a squabble with Paul Whitelam and Richard Webb over that second place. And Josh and Scott, who are the last to come into the line over on that outside gate. Takes up, and there's a great big wheel stand there in the middle for Ben Ilsley and Luke Russell. They do get it down, but it's Josh Goodwin who leads, and it's Jordan Smith that slots into that second, and Paul Whitelam in third. Ben Ilsley's come round the outside of Smith. So it's mostly work from the first. Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin once again leading the way. Jordan Smith here with a point to prove here, Jordan. He'll want to track down Josh Goodwin, but Josh and Scott are very experienced 500 sidecar riders, of course, multi-British holding away from the front here.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, Gareth. Josh does look to be in very determined form this afternoon, and he's got machinery and everything working absolutely perfectly, because as much as on that first block, so into the last lap he will go. Josh and Scott making it 2 in the 500 sidecars. So I think that a lot of you that follow the 500 sidecars know that they have a lot of events on the continent. So there's a lot of travelling, but he'll be pleased with that, I'm sure, that the win's taken in race 17 by Josh and Scott Goodwin, their second of the afternoon.
So the results then of race 17, the second leg of the 500cc sidecars. It was a win once again for outfit number 3, Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin. Second place, number 842, Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman. Third place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Richard Webb. Fourth place, number 82, Ben Ilsley and Luke Russell. Fifth place, number 11, Chris Neame and Joseph Knight. And sixth place, number 14, Joshua Smith and Callum Jones. The winning time, 1 minute 36.33, 1 minute 36.33. So things fairly clear cut there in the 500 sidecars at this point. So race 18 then, back to the left-hand sidecars. Joe Holland and Jordan Holland here on the inside. Penfold, Will Nathan, Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. And then first heat winners, Danny Hill and Callum Ray. It's Tommy Penfold who leads as they go into that first turn. Danny Hill is in that second place. Will Penfold slots into third. So Tommy Penfold and Will Naden lead down the back straight. And Callum Ray is looking good in this one. He's had some terrific rides here at Dig Dog Lane in the past. But Danny Hill and Callum Ray, they're definitely the crew to catch this season on these left-hand sidecars, but they are in second at the moment, and at the moment they're going along. Tommy Penfold and Will Naden start to come onto the back of Danny Hill as we go into this third lap.
Well, it's interesting because I was looking back at the first leg rides, and of course he had a win. The other winner, Michael Phillips, and Economy to go. Oh, and he's got problems. He's got problem, hands in the air. So disappointment for Danny Hill and Callum Ray. It means that easier for Penfold. We'll need them, and they will see the second flag this time later in the afternoon. It means also that Will Penfold and Freddie Wood take a second place, and outfit number 27, Joe Holland and Jordan Holland take third spot.
So the results then of race 18, it was a win for 96, Tommy Penfold and Will Naden. Second place, number 22, Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. Third place, number 27, Joe Holland and Jordan Holland. Fourth place, number 93, Adrian North and Lee South. The winning time, 1 minute 44.24. 1 minute 44.24. And we hope that whatever has happened to Danny Hill's bike there, I don't like the look of that hand signal that he's just gestured to his mechanics there. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but that didn't look good there, what Danny Hill was signalling to his dad and his brother in the middle of the circuit. Race 19 then, the left-hand sidecars once again. sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks, and we have got the other first leg winner here, Michael Phillips, patented today by Conor Measer, who's out with Cliff Blondell on the right hand side cars as well. He's busy today. They won their opening ride, of course. They come out of gate 4 here. And Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge had to work very hard in their opening ride. Ended up third. Once again, Michael Phillips has flown off the start. Problems at the start for Darren Morris and Chad Williams. They have got things going, but it's Michael Phillips who leads. It's Josh Penfold that's challenging him on the outside. Josh Penfold goes right round the outside. And it's Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge. And in fact, Josh Penfold's now got problems. So he pulls off the circuit. So Michael Phillips then, he lost the lead momentarily, but he's back out in front. Tony Penfold and Julian Wood are there in second, ahead of Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson. And outfit number 4 on the start. Michael Phillips then and Conor Measer looking good once again here, looking very impressive as they come off the banking.
Very impressive indeed, and as you can imagine, he was sitting in the pit box waiting to come out for his ride, and he saw that his strongest competitor so he knows that he's the only crew that's got 2 rides and 2 wins as he goes into the last lap. He looks down at machinery, things seem to be okay. What pressure there is coming from number 25, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. They seem to be getting close. They've certainly made sure of holding on to that second place. You can see the second place being made ready. Is it going to be 2 out of 2 for the outfit of Michael Phillips and Conor Measer? It certainly is. They take their second win of the afternoon. Tony Penfold and Julian Wood have to be content with another second place. Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson take that third.
So the results of race 19 then, sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks. It was a win for outfit 98, Michael Phillips and Conor Measer. Second place, number 25, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. Third place, number 125, Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson. Fourth place, number 113, Mike Downs and Kai Morton. And the winning time, 1 minute 46.44. 1 minute 46.44. So race 20 then, the up solos, and Bob Dolman comes to the line here, and a reminder that all of these riders will miss one of these races as they go through the programme. Then there will be a final at the end for the top 10, and Bob Dolman won his opening ride. Tim Kernock didn't go in that opening ride, he does come in this time, and just got waiting for the circuit to be cleared, and then we'll start with this race 20. Bob Dolman off of gate 2 here. No Tim Mount, of course, in the lineup. We have got number 51, Kev Beer, and in fact it's Kev that's coming to the line as we speak at the moment. That's who we were waiting for. Here we go then with race 20, and once again Jason Prynne has made a flying start. It is Jason Prynne that leads once again. Of course, he really struggled to keep a tight line. That was what was his downfall in the opening ride. This time he's much tighter this time, Jason Prynne, and he leads Bob Dolman. Bob Dolman went past Jason Prynne. He's going to run right there. Jason Prynne able to cut the inside. No, he's not. It's Bob Dolman's lead. So Jason Prynne once again finds himself in second place here, but he's got to try and keep those corners much tighter if he wants to hold on to this second place. Much tighter this time around. Third. Paul Bixley, who's in fourth at the moment, ahead of Paul Clifton in sixth.
It's fabulous to see Bob in this sort of form, but he really does want to make this one his. There's opening up a quick gap now between him and Jason's second spot. And as he sees the last lap flag, he will feel comfortable. Wonder if Dave Mears can put any pressure on Jason in that second spot. Dave Mears sitting in third at the moment. Quite like to say Sean Bickley sitting in that fourth spot. Big gap and to the rest of the riders as Bob now starts to see some of the tail enders and goes very safely around the outside of them. Takes the checkered flag. It stays the same. Jason Prin gets second and Dave Mears finishing in third. So then, the results of race 20, the upright solos. It was a win for number 16, Bob Dolman, making it 2 out of 2. Second place, number 25, Jason Prin. Third place, number 19, Dave Mears. Fourth place, number 45, Sean Bickley. Fifth place, number 208, Paul Clifton. Sixth place, number 15, Michael Norton. Seventh place, number 161, Robbie Higgins. Eighth place, number 51, Kev Beer. Ninth place, number 189, Rob Snow, and 10th place, number 63, Brian Winslow. The winning time, 1 minute 34.57, 1 minute 34.57. So now we go to the 500 solos, second leg. And we've got first leg winner, Edward Kennett, out of gate 6 here. And Charlie Powell, of course, led that race to begin with. He's out of gate 2 here. And Chad Works now in third, and gate 10. So, those were the front three in the opening ride. They're starting to make it go again in this second leg. So remember that Charlie Powell ran very wide in the corner. And away we go then with this race 21 is Charlie Powell and Edward Kennett, who hurtle into that first corner together. Charlie's gone up the inside, Edward Kennett round the outside. And Kennett squirts the power on down the back straight, then comes through. Edward Kennett gets the corner inside, turns the bike hard. Locked around of Charlie Powell, and it is Edward Kennett who leads coming off the bank here. Charlie Powell in that second place. Chad Worksfield has got his way into that third place, but once again Edward Kennett looking super impressive here. Steel shoes couple of might not balance it a little bit here. He's got that steel shoe railing around his feet. Managed to kick it off as he comes past up. But he won't be able to use that left leg for ballast anymore, and you can already see the impact that's having because Charlie Powell's getting Edward Kennett has lost that steel shoe. And if I say that, Charlie Powell's incredibly wide and allows Edward Kennett away again. Alright, it does make you wonder what was happening there, doesn't it? Because you can see that Charlie Powell has got a bigger gap now from going wide on that top end, so Edward Kennett will be assured of that because, as you quite rightly pointed out, he doesn't seem to be putting his foot out at all. Yes, he's lost his steel shoe, but takes the win, makes it 2 out of 2. Charlie Powell finishing in second. Chad Worksfield in third place. And getting the best, Jordan Derrick is getting that fourth spot. So we have got the steel shoe of Edward Kennett out in front of us. The start marshal, the finish marshal is going to collect it. And I don't think it got run over, so it might be used again. But if you are up there in the pits and you can hear us, Edward Kennett's steel shoe is down here. In fact, he might come round for it. So no doubt he'll go back to the pits and put his left foot in a bottle of cold water. I've never ridden a solo myself, but I'm told it makes a massive difference when that steel shoe comes off. All of your balance, and James Laker seems to have lost his as well, so obviously a theme of that race. So the results of race 21, it was a win for number 6, Edward Kennett. Second place, number 92, Charlie Powell. Third place, number 69, Chad Worksfield. Fourth place, number 247, Jordan Derrick. Fifth place, number 108, Harrison Rogers. Sixth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon.
7th place, number 47, Will Thalby. And 8th place, number 117, James Laker. The winning time, 1 minute 25.39, 1 minute 25.39. So it's 2 wins out of 2 for Edward Kennett. And in my best Tony Noel impression, over to Jim for the sidecars.
Thanks, Gareth. And indeed, I was just looking back at the early rides of the right-hand sidecars, and remind you, of course, that Mark Costa had to work very hard for his win. He goes in race 23. Tom Costa had a win, and he goes in this first one, race 22. Matt Fumrola had, well, he was leading for a long while, wasn't he, before Mark Costa worked hard and got past him. So, really the battle in this one is probably going to be between Tom Costa and Matt Fumrola. And the interesting one really on paper is race 24, where you've got Paul Whitelum and Richard Webb, who had a win. So the last of the sidecars coming into line. Watch for the start marshal to walk away. Oh, looking across to that start line, you can see that one of our outfits is having trouble with getting machinery started, and they're going to be left on the start. So we do get underway with 5 outfits only as we go into this first turn. And it is Matt Fumrola that once again has made a very, very good start. And Steve Smith is the rider in second. Tom Costa is in third spot at the moment. So to put any pressure on Matt Fumrola, Tom Costa first of all going to get past Steve Smith. He does that again. So up in the second. So Matt Fumrola, who was in this position with brother Mark. And Tom's now got to do the same thing if he can. I must admit, that's holding a very, very good line. That's the wider line on this one. Works his way round. Decides to go for the inside on the exit of the bend, and he's much, much closer this time. Well, it is the last lap that we've got underway, but Tom Costa's got a lot of work to do as he works his way through. Tom Costa and Wayne get themselves to the front exactly when they needed to, and they indeed make it 2 out of 2.
Yeah, an interesting race 22, some great racing there, and the very deserved winner, outfit number 29, Tom Costa and Wayne Rickards. They take their second win this afternoon. Second place, number 15, Matt Fumrola and Andy Wilson. Third place, number 2, Steve Smith and Gareth Little. Fourth place, number 10, Clint Blondell and Conor Measer. And fifth place, number 18, Mick Stace and Terry Madley. The winning time, a quick time again, 1 minute 20.32. 1 minute 20.32. So there's no doubt this circuit's getting faster as it gets drier as well. But quick time once again for Tom. Be interested to see what the others are.
Well, it will, Gareth, you're absolutely right, because it does look as if the track is getting quicker and quicker as the afternoon goes on. And Mark Costa, I'm sure he won't mind me saying, missed the start completely in his first ride. He's going from gate 3 this time. So as we look across the far side, we've got the riders coming in line for race 23. Can Mark Coster make it from the start? Be interesting to see what sort of time he puts up. Darwin looking happy, the pace go up, and he has made a much better start this time. So this will all be about the clock. Champion for the South Eastern Centre Championship comes round that first turn, looking very quick indeed. Well, I can see there's going to be a good battle for that second place though, as Dale Fish going through and he does they actually contend with third spot at the moment. So I'm sure that Mark Coster and Carl Blythe won't mind this one at all, as they know they're really racing against the clock. No battles as they had in the first one. Very quick indeed as they go into the last lap. Certainly do, but I'm keeping my eye on this third and fourth because Simon Beanie's been working absolutely overtime to try and make up for a very poor start. Sure. So Simon Beanie and Sam Heath now go from fifth up to third. Absolutely no doubt about them taking the win. They were Jordan fifth, will finish second, and Simon Beanie is overtime to get himself up into that third place. Pete Shaw and Stephen Russell fourth, and Andrew Minard and Lewis Davis will finish fifth. So we look forward to seeing what the timekeeper says. So very quick time indeed. We'll get to that in a minute. But the results of race 23, it was a win for outfit 37, Mark Coster and Carl Blythe. Second place, number 20, Dale Fish and Jordan Fish. Third place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Sam Heath. Fourth place, number 375, Pete Shaw and Stephen Russell. And fifth place, number 19, Andrew Minard and Lewis Davies. The time, 1 minute 17.88, 1 minute 17.88. So the quickest time of the day in the right-hand side cars by a good 3 seconds or so. And a terrific spectacle, I'm sure you'll agree. Those of you on this side of the circuit, watching those two outfits go into that top corner absolutely together. More of that later on as we turn our attention to the GT140 solos. No Steve Newsham in this one, rider number 777, he's replaced by 14, Oliver Smith. But we've got Wayne Broadhurst here, who's had second places throughout the day. But at the moment, of course, Ian Clark's leading this competition, rider number 54, 2 wins out of 2 for him. He's certainly not had it all his own way, though. He's had to work very hard for those 2 wins. So here we go then with race 25. Away they go. Ian Clark's made a much better start this time. Wayne Broadhurst is there as well as they go into the turn. It's Wayne Broadhurst just narrowly ahead of Ian Clark, who hits a bump in the middle of the corner. Mark Chester is in third, ahead of Paul Smith. So that's the front there. Wayne Broadhurst and Ian Clark. They have been the 2 riders at the front throughout the day. But it's been the other way round. Wayne Broadhurst has not been able to keep Ian Clark at bay, and at the moment he's doing so. Ian Clark hasn't got an answer for Wayne Broadhurst at this stage. Now he's going around the outside of Wayne Broadhurst, and that's worse, he's gone right round the outside. So obviously Ian Clark, he plugged away on the inside, he had to go on the outside line, and that was the one that got him in front of Wayne Broadhurst. Wayne Broadhurst. One here, doesn't he, with the class, I mean by that. He's had 2 wins already. He's worked hard, as you quite rightly say, got himself to the front, and is already into the last lap of making it 3 out of 3. In the red, he just about gets the better of Mark Chessel. So race 25 in your programme, and it was a very convincing once again for rider number 54, Ian Clark. He makes it 3 out of 3 in the GT 140 class. And second to him in race 25 is 158 Wayne Broadhurst. Third place number 9 Paul Smith. Fourth place number 758 Mark Chessel. Fifth place number 11 Connor Sargent. Sixth place number 91 Lee Harding, and 7th place number 56, 8th place 81, 9th place 140, 9th was 140, 10th is 90, 11th is 14. 141.34 was that winning time, 141.34, as we now quickly move to the 350s. So race 26, we've got them on the start line already, which is the 350s. It looks a very ragged start. Two riders look at each other and think, well, we should have gone, but... well, we're all looking for a red flag, and indeed we have now got a red flag, because that was a very unsatisfactory start. So we've now got to wait for all of them to get back up to that start line. This time we've got a much cleaner start as they come down past us for the first time. It is Cameron Taylor that's got to the front. He's got Dave Mears on the inside of him this time. Cameron Taylor stamping his authority on the 350 event. Two rides already. Pursuing him, but Charlie Woods wants to change that as he's gone very, very wide. He knows that Dave rides a tight inside line. Steve Garside is trying to get in front of Charlie Woods, but Charlie has got a very quick line around that outside of the bottom turn. Is third on the point scoring. Oh, Charlie's put it down on that top end. Quickly up again by the look of it. Has he got the machinery running? Yes, he has. Well, he knows it's all about point scoring, so he'll try and make up the deficit he can. Going to be very useful for Dave Mears. Our lap score is meant to be there, but he's third on points at the moment. Of course, Charlie was in second, but having had that incident, that's going to be very favourable for Dave Mears, who's holding a very comfortable second place here ahead of Steve Garside. Cameron Taylor, though, who's having all of this his own way. He's going to take his third win here of the afternoon, and he remains the leader of this class. Dave Mears second, Steve Garside third, Will Falby in fourth, ahead of Charlie Wood in fifth, and James Peters will come round to complete the 6th place finish. So the results then of race 26, the third leg of the 350s. It was a win once again for 101 Cameron Taylor. Second place, number 19, Dave Mears. Third place, number 111, Steve Garside. Fourth place, number 47, Will Falby. Fifth place, number 33, Charlie Wood. And sixth place, number 45, James Peters. 1 minute 31.77 was the winning time. 1 minute 31.77.
So 3 out of 3 for Cameron Taylor. Move to the 250 solos, leg 3. Changes here, of course, no Tim Grigg. Here we've had Richard Knight missing throughout the meeting as well. He was here early on, but a problem in that opening ride. But of course, Aston Vale and David Knowles at the moment share the lead at the moment in this class, having had a win each and a second place each. So David Knowles won that last ride. Aston Vale won the ride earlier on today. Luke Harris has never been far away, so he's had the third all afternoon. So away they go. And it is David Knowles again who's made a good start. It's Aston Vale that follows him in, and Luke Harris goes for that outside. So once again these three protagonists are the ones, and Luke Harris goes right round the outside of a terrific first corner. Back up the inside of him. I wonder what it is that Luke Harris has changed. He looks a lot quicker in this ride compared to the other two rides. This really will put the cat amongst the pigeons, because this will be Luke Harris's first win if he can make it through in front of David Knowles. Luke Harris is a lot quicker this time for him. I wonder if he's made some changes to that machine. Certainly suiting him at the moment.
Well, I think you're absolutely spot on, Gareth. He must have made some changes, because he's a lot quicker than he was earlier on this afternoon. Dave Knowles is no answer to him as he goes into the last lap with a comfortable lead. And that really does, as you say, put the cat amongst the pigeons with the point scoring, because Aston Vale in that third spot, he had a win first time out. From Luke Harris. He looks to the championship.
So then the results are for 250 solos, leg 3, and a really interesting one heading into the latter stages of this meeting. It was a win for number 26, Luke Harris. Third different winner of the competition this afternoon. Second place, number 64, David Knowles. Third place, number 152, Aston Vale. Fourth place, number 339, Shane Knight. Fifth place, number 46, Austin Riches. Sixth place, number 50, Adam Hawker. Seventh place, number 25, Lewis Duke. Eighth place, number 21, Charlie Pryor. And ninth place, number 65, Mark Hedling. The winning time, 1 minute 32.08. 1 minute 32.08. And that is looking very interesting there in that 250 competition. 2 thirds and a win for Luke Harris. 2 seconds and a win for David Knowles. A win, a second and a third for Aston Vale. So it'll all come down to that last race. Good chance for us to have a look at the poster that's in the programmes. If you haven't got a poster, if you haven't got a programme, you won't see the poster. The Frittenden Flyer is taking place in a couple of weeks' time on Sunday the 21st of July. And that's at Sandhurst Bridge Farm, the other end of this village that we're in Frittenden. That's held by the Frittenden Club. So 250, 350, 500 upright solos. And then the 3 sidecar classes. It's our second visit to the Sandhurst Bridge Farm Raceway this season. And anyone that's been there will know it needs no introduction really. It's a fantastic racing circuit. And hopefully we'll see all of you there in a few weeks' time, on the 21st of July. So back today, and we're looking at the 500cc sidecars, and so far Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin have won both of the rides. It's been 2 rides, they've won both of them. Jordan Smith has been second in both of them, and Paul One has been third. So we've got the 250 solos where they're all over the place at the point. Things at the moment much more straightforward in the 500 sidecars. But here we go with the 500 sidecars. Jordan Smith lifts the chair wheel coming off the line. It does mean he came across the pack. Josh Goodwin goes round the outside. Jordan Smith got to the turn first, but Josh Goodwin's gone sweeping around the outside. He now leads going up the back straight. He is once again in that fourth place. So Jordan Smith is much closer to Josh Goodwin this time. They are very close as they go past us. Jordan Smith's going to have a go. He's gone up the inside of Josh Goodwin. He's got his nose in front. This is a good ride from Jordan Smith. He's now nose ahead. He's got to do something there. Serious to find a way back past Jordan Smith. Or is Jordan Smith going to get away here?
Well, it certainly turned out to be an interesting one, Gareth, because Jordan Smith does look again. He does hold a slightly tighter line, Josh. But going into this pit bend, he's decided just to follow him in. Takes exactly the same line, so he'll try and get the speed going up that back straight if he can. And it'll be a full-blown attack on the back end. Flag being made ready, he's gone very, very nicely close to the line. But Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman made the best of it.
So this third leg is proving very interesting. We've got a different winner here in the 500 sidecars as well. Race 28 was a win for outfit 842, Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman. Second place, number 3, Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin. Third place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Richard Webb. Fourth place, number 82, Ben Ilsley and Luke Russell. Fifth place, number 11, Chris Neame and Joseph Knight. And sixth place, number 14, Joshua Smith and Callum Jones. 1 minute 35.50 was the winning time. 1 minute 35.50. And we move to race 29, the third leg of the left-hand sidecars. And we have got Tommy Penfold and Will Naden coming to take this time in gate number 1. And they won their second leg ride, so they're coming fresh from a win here. And on gate 6 we've got the unbeaten crew, Michael Phillips and Conor Measer, yet to be beaten. I can see that outfit number 4 is on the line. They had a problem at the start earlier on, and I'm delighted to see outfit 124, Danny Hill and Callum Ray are also coming to the tape. So they are back. They dropped points of course in their second heat when the bike stopped coming around this pit corner. But Danny Hill and Callum Ray obviously nothing too terminal there. They are the in this race 29 takes up. Tommy Penfold's made a good start from the out inside. And it's Tommy Penfold and Will Naden who lead, Michael Phillips and Conor Measer. And Darren Morris has got himself into that third. I was looking to see where Danny Hill was. It's not the work to do. It's working hard to get past Mike Downs. But at the front, outfit 96, Tommy Penfold and Will Naden. At the moment, are very convincingly beating Michael Phillips and Conor Measer. Perhaps Michael Phillips knows he's avoiding one. Looking to see him through to that final.
Yeah, I think you're right, guys. It's Danny Hill that I'm watching because he's worked his way through to third place now. What was wrong with the bike at the start of the race, I do not know, but he's worked his way through and got himself into third. Terrific ride this one for Tommy Penfold and Will Naden. Well, there's just one more lap to go, and Danny Hill is pushing hard on the rear wheel of Michael Phillips at the moment. He gets close in that bottom turn. He's very quick to watch to see if the speed doesn't going. He's gone on the outside line. It's a long way to go around the last top end. But he looks like he's going to go for it. There's a checker flag being made ready. He's going to be close between these two as they come to the line. Michael Phillips looks over his shoulder, knows he's done enough. He gets the second.
Well, another entertaining race there, certainly for second place in the left-hand sidecars. It was a win though for Alfred 96, Tommy Penfold and William Naden. Second place, 98, Michael Phillips and Conor Windsor. Third place, number 124, Danny Hill and Callum Ray. Fourth place, number 4, Darren Morris and Chad Williams. And fifth place, number 113, Mike Downs and Kai Morton. The winning time, 1 minute 43.33. 1 minute 43.33. So Tommy Penfold very much in amongst the points there with 2 wins now to his name, heading into the final for the left-hand sidecars. So we move to race 30. So Will Penfold and Fred Wood off of gate 1 here. We've got Joe and Jordan Holland off of gate 2. Adrian North and Lee South. I think we should call them the Compass crew. Adrian North and Lee South. Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson, Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge, and Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. So lots of riders here who, with a good ride here, could see their way into the final. And we've got a problem at the start. So one of the bikes lifting heavily, so red flags are out, red flags are out. And our first aid staff will no doubt make their way to the incident. If you're not directly involved, please do make sure you stay well away from the circuit. They certainly weighed that corner up well, found a hole on the inside and got themselves through it. Will Penfold now back in second place. Penfold comes past lead for the second time. And of course we will be seeing a final with the left-hand sidecars. So it's all about getting good points, and Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge doing exactly right if they come around this time. Yeah, they've certainly got it together this time. Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge, one of the quicker crews in the country in this left-hand sidecar class. Not had a lot of luck so far. I'm keeping an eye on this third place. Billy Penfold, outfit number 125. He's pushing very hard under a lot of pressure. And Billy Penfold's been well in amongst this afternoon. Obviously needs that third place to get into the final. He's going to have to really push his way on. Josh Penfold does take the win, and Will Penfold's going to take that second. Has Billy Penfold got up the inside of Joe Holland? Yes, he has. A good ride from Billy Penfold, and potentially that is the ride that will secure that final for him. So then, the results of race 30. Next 3 of the left-hand sidecars. It was a win for number 16, Josh Penfold and Dan Woodbridge. Second place, number 22, Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. Third place, number 125, Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson. Fourth place, number 27, Joe Holland and Jordan Holland. And fifth place, number 93, Adrian North and Lee South. The winning time, 1 minute 41.99, 1 minute 41.99. And that completes the ride for the left-hand sidecar. So the point scorers are adding up the points, and we will know later on who's in that final for the left-hand sidecars. In the meantime, we've got race 31, the upright solos, coming on to the circuit. And this is, and Jim's saying to me next to me, this is the one that Bob Dolman misses. So this will be interesting, this race. This is the one that Bob has to miss. And then he'll be back in race 36. So, Jason Prin, with a third and a second. Sean Bickley's in there or thereabouts as well. Now, we haven't seen Tim Kernock so far in the upright class, so he's not over on the start line either. So, this one perhaps a little bit more open. There's no Dolman in this one. So a good chance for one of these riders to get anything on the way up to the finals. Away they go then. It's Phil Kinman who's made a good start, but it is Jason Prin that leads into the first turn. Phil Kinman's there on his right shoulder. And Sean Bickley's the rider in third, coming round the outside of Phil Kinman, coming off the third. Sean Bickley all over him. I think Jason Prin is looking to get away here at the front, and Sean Bickley will be desperate for the points there for second place. Trying to be the Southeast Centre champion. He comes round the turn. He looks comfortable here in this race 31.
Oh, I think you're right, Gareth. He does look comfortable. He's got that lovely leg trailing style. Certainly scoring well. I've got a feeling that it won't go in the last ride, but I'm saying that. He'll know exactly what points he's got when he finishes this ride. The point scorers to our right to work out second flag goes. Jason will be pleased to see that. Finishing second to him is Phil Kinman. And Shane Bickley finishing third.
So then, the results of race 31, the upright solo, sponsored by SA Eggleston Groundworks. Once again, it was a win for rider 25, Jason Prin. Second place, number 11, Phil Kinman. Third place, number 45, Sean Bickley. Fourth place, number 12, Martin Adams. Fifth place, number 5, David Hollingsby. Sixth place, number 208, Paul Clifton. Seventh place, number 4, Jack Westbrook. Eighth place, number 63, Brian Winslow. Ninth place, number 189, Rob Snow. 10th place, number 161, Robbie Higgins. The winning time, 1 minute 37.51. 1 minute 37.51. And we've got race 32 on the line already. That is the 500 seat solos third leg. And so far it's been Edward Kennett all the way. He has won the first two rides, of course. Charlie Powell has put him under a little bit of pressure early on in the races, but Edward Kennedy has been consistent so far. What's going to happen in this one, of course, is back considerably dry, and it was when we saw these riders earlier on. The track would have been watered heavily before the meeting. Now the meeting progressing, track time out, conditions changes. That's going to be a factor here as takes go up, and Charlie Powell lifts the machine in the air. That's really hampered his start here. He's right in amongst the pack. Edward Kennett hits the front. Jordan Derrick follows him in there in second. Charlie Powell's in third as it stands at the moment. He goes past Jordan Derrick. So Edward Kennett once again hits the front here. He is looking comfortable today. Of course, he's lost that steel shoe, and I can see he's lost that steel shoe again this time. He's got it away from himself, but he can't put that left leg down like he'd want to anymore, and Charlie Powell is a lot closer to him. Chad Worksfeld pulled out. That is a shame to see. Chad went down suffering.
Right, just one more lap to go, and you can see that Charlie Powell is a lot closer to Eddie Kennett as they go round that bottom turn, but well, it's going to be enough because without steel shoe, Eddie Kennett still looks very, very quick. Tough man to catch. He makes it 3 out of 3.
No problem there for Harrison Rogers. Jordan Derrick locked up completely in the middle of the corner. Harrison Rogers dropped the machine. It looks like Jordan's going straight back to Harrison to step on him. So it was well done for Harrison for laying the machine down so that he didn't hit Jordan, but it looks like he suffered in the process. Let's hope that Harrison's okay over there. So the results of race 32. I'll give you the results and then I'll explain what perhaps has happened afterwards. It was a win for number 6, Edward Kennett. Second place, number 92, Charlie Powell. Third place, number 108, Harrison Rogers. Fourth place, number 247, Jordan Derrick. Fifth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Sixth place, number 117, James Laker. Seventh place, number 47, Will Felby. And eighth place, number 65, Mark Hedling. The winning time, 1 minute 25.16, 1 minute 25.16. And you'll note that rider number 108 has been listed in the results as third place. Clark, of course, deciding that 108 are avoiding action. It would be unfair to exclude him from the results because of what happened. So he's been reinstated into the results in third place with Jordan Derrick in fourth.
So our thoughts go to those riders that have had to receive medical attention, but we now turn our attention back to the race in hand, and that's race 33 in your programme. It's the right-hand sidecars once again, and it's all about scoring as many points as they can through these rides. This, of course, is the last ride for the right-hand sidecars. They do get a last-ditch chance that if they make the B final and win that, they do go into the A final, but the top 5 will automatically go into the right-hand sidecar final, race 45. So if they haven't scored well so far, they've got to get good points in this, their last ride. To move away, it takes you off and you get a good clean start as they go down that back straight. Second spot, but quickly out into the lead is Matt Bromroller. Well, he's been in this position before and he's been shut down by other riders, and it's now Del Fish's turn to turn the tables if he can, but Matt Bromroller looking to do everything right at the moment. He stays in front. Dale's got ready. Dale's pulled off in the centre green. Disappointing. Oh, the passengers bailed out. But Matt Bromroller comfortably leading now from Simon Beanie and Sam Heath in second place. Third spot, Pete Shaw and Steve Russell. That we've got to their third ride. It's all about points to qualify for that top 5 place in the final.
Yeah, absolutely. And Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson, they've been there or thereabouts all afternoon, and they've just always been tipped at the post, but they're certainly making sure in this one. Finally, you see Dale and Jordan in the middle once again. They've had a really difficult season this season with one thing or another with Dale and Jordan Fish, a very quick up-and-coming crew, but once again, bad luck has hit them over there, but it's a win for Matt Fumarola. Second place for Simon Beanie. And Pete Shaw will come home in third. So the results then of race 33, sponsored by Graham Noon. It was a win for outfit number 15, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. Second place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Sam Heath. Third place, number 375, Pete Shaw and Stephen Russell. Fourth place, number 59, Steve Adams and Andrew Rowson. The winning time, 1 minute 19.54, 1 minute 19.54. And Jim and I just having a discussion about that time. That's fairly good, comparable with the others earlier on. We don't know how much the track has improved since then, but certainly 1 minute 19 is the second fastest time of the day that we've seen so far from Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. So, yeah, they were on it there.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see whether, as you put it, they were on it there. They certainly were. And I wonder if they are going to make the top 5. We'll work that out after we've seen races 34 and 35. It's 34 that's coming to the line at the moment. And a chance to see in action once again Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe. They did, of course, set up the fastest time of the day so far, 1:17. I wonder if they can go any quicker than that. Paul Whitelam goes in this one. He's been scoring consistently well all afternoon. And just very quickly, if I could announce for Sandy Russell and Ginny Pagum, I should say, both celebrating their 60th this week, I'm told. And that comes from best wishes from the Colvin family and the Russell family and everybody else involved in Grasstrack. So hands in the air I can see on that start line, so problems for one of the machines. Hands go down, the starter moves, and the takes go up. Somebody again has missed the start, but no start. It'll be interesting to watch what sort of time will start. Paul Whitelam trying to follow the line that Mark's taking. He sits there in second place, and Corey Taylor is the rider in third. Well, Mark has a quick look over his shoulder. He knows there's nobody there, so it is just a question of comparing his race time. Steve Smith looks to be having a go at the back of the field. He's up now in third place. Going to the last lap on the flying Mark Cossa.
Yeah, he is absolutely flying. I was just watching him as he comes off of this corner. The bike's working so well. The back wheel's all the way as he comes off this corner. Propels him forward. He's able to go so much quicker than everyone else. It'll be interesting to see the time. He wins it. Whitelam second. Steve Smith works hard to get past Corey Taylor for that third as well. So race 34, the results were as follows. It was a win once again, the third of the afternoon for outfit number 37, Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe. Second place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Richard Webb. Third place, number 2, Steve Smith and Gareth Little. Fourth place, number 21, Corey Taylor and Lewis Tonkin. 5th place, number 514, Ryan Partridge and Kevin Jones. And 6th place, number 18, Mick Stace and Terry Madley. The winning time, 1 minute 17.30. 1 minute 17.30. And I think that is the quickest of the day, Jim, isn't it? Yeah. So race 36 is the 4th ride of the upright solos. And then we will have a bit of a break after this race. So Bob Dolman, of course, won two races. He missed that 3rd race, so he wasn't out in that one. And Jason Prim won in that race. That's absolutely right. So Jim's pointing out to me that they do qualify for a final, so they can do as much winning as they like, but it's all about getting into the top 10 for that final. So no Tim Mount, we've got Kev Beer instead. And really we've got Bob Dolman here right on the outside there. Gate 10, Gate Mears is on Gate 12. He's come up to the point as well. So looking at the through the confident start. I think the tapes was caught up around one of the riders. Certainly Paul Clifton has a lot of the tapes attached to him as he comes past us, so they'll go back to the start and we'll have a rerun here of race 36. So the up-front solos are back at the start line, ready for this run of race 36. The start, well, there's problems for Paul Clifton on gate 1. I'm not sure what happened there, but at the front, Dave Mears leads them into the first turn. Bob Dolman's got up the inside, and it's Dave Mears who leads as they exit the turn. So Bob Dolman for the first time this afternoon. Bob Dolman knows that, around the outside of him. They are still together as they come past us, but now Bob Dolman gets himself in front as they go back into this top corner. And now Bob Dolman looks to pull away from Wow, so they're coming away on the inside here at the front. Bob Dolman is staying on that wide line. He knows that Dave Mears will want to ride on the inside. Bob Dolman definitely pulled away a lot here, but this seems to be the place where Dave Mears makes up a lot of ground in this corner.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting to watch because Bob Dolman is going a little bit wider, keeping the bike driving all the way around the bend, trying to make the hundred, really trying to go up the back straight and get the power on. You watch Dave Mears come off that pit end in particular, right on that green grass, but Bob Dolman makes it 3 out of 3. 3 rides and 3 wins.
So the results then of race 36, it was a win for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second place, number 19, Dave Mears. Third place, number 11, Phil Kinman. Fourth place, number 5, Dave Hollingsby. Fifth place, number 12, Martin Adams. Sixth place, number 15, Michael Norton. Seventh place, number 4, Jack Westbrook. Eighth place, number 208, Paul Clifton. 9th place, number 161, Robbie Higgins. 10th, number 51, Kev Beer. And 11th, number 189, Rob Snow. The winning time,
1 minute 32.36. 1 minute 32.36. And I must admit, looking at this lineup, we know that Simon Beanie and Sam Heath have scored well during the heats. Will Oppen and Ricky Pay have been there and thereabouts. Steve Smith and Gareth Little had a really good ride in their last ride. So maybe they've got machinery sorted out. And joining them on the line is Clint Blondell and Conor Meesa, Del Fish and Jordan Fish. Of course on different machinery now. So the last of the outfits to come up to the tapes. Well, Starter not happy with one of them. Yeah. Best of the start, but he's quickly caught up with going into this first turn as they come round past us. And we can see that on the far side we've got Clint Blondell on his machine without Connor. Connor is laid on the circuit on the far side, so the race having to be stopped in the interest of safety. Certainly was a terrific start for Steve Smith, but he's got to do it all again. So they've got the outfit started once again. They'll be making their way to that start line. This is of course the rerun of race 37 programme. Across at that start line, I can see the outfit's now brought up to the tape to watch the starter. They raise his arms in the air, they're up the side doors, and the tape will go almost immediately. There we go, we get underway, you can see they made another good start. The first bend. Then all getting very, very close to that second, third and fourth. But as they come past me, you can see Smith has gone through on the inside. And it is Steve Smith and Gareth Little who have got the... already opened up a bit of a gap as well. we've seen before the race was stopped before, and he's made another good start. He goes into the last lap of this big final. This will confirm his place in the A final.
No mistakes here from the veteran, really, Steve Smith. So round we come to the checkered flag. It is a win for outfit number 2, Steve Smith and Gareth Little. They go through to the final. So the results of race 37, the right-hand sidecar B final. It was a win for outfit number 2, Steve Smith and Gareth Little. Second place, number 20, Dale Fish and Jordan Fish. Third place, number 80, Will Offen and Ricky Pay. Fourth place, number 21, Corey Taylor and Jordan Holland was in the chair for that race. And fifth place, number 375, Pete Shaw and Stephen Russell. 1 minute 20.50, 1 minute 20.50 is the winning time. And Steve Smith and Gareth Little go through to race 45, where they will meet the other 5 riders for the final. So here we go then with race 38, the fourth leg of the 350 solos. And so far, of course, this afternoon, Cameron Taylor, he's had 3 wins out of 3, so he really does sit in a very commanding position at this point in the meeting. We're not expecting to see Tim Turnock here, we're not expecting to see Chris Watts either, we've not seen Chris since earlier on in the meeting. Charlie Wood, James Peters, Will Selby, Dave Mears, Luke Clifton. Can't see Luke Clifton over there either. And then Cameron Taylor and Grasstrack got to the face towards the outside of the car. So here we go with the fourth leg on the 350, takes off, away they go. And it is Cameron Taylor that's got a very narrow lead as he goes into that first turn. Cameron Taylor leads. Charlie Wood goes into that second place. Dave Mears is in third, ahead of Steve Garside. So look at Cameron So Cameron Taylor looking good here. This could secure this South Eastern Centre Championship for him. But second is by no means clear. Steve Garside goes up the inside of both Dave Mears and Charlie Wood. Charlie Wood comes roaring around the outside. Back on third. Garside is at third place. Up the inside goes Steve Garside once again. So, Cameron Taylor's in front, but the racing's for second here.
Well, you're absolutely right, Gareth. That is that second place, because you can see they're chopping and changing. You can see that this Garside is now dropped back into that. No mistake in Cameron Taylor. Absolutely brilliant ride this afternoon. He goes into the last lap with these 3 still scrapping for second, third and fourth. Steve Garside looks to have got the better of it. Charlie Wood not giving up at all. He's gone a long way round down that road. Up the back they go. Steve Garside looks to that second place. Charlie Wood coming back in him again. Cameron Taylor takes the checkered flag. Steve Garside gets that second. Charlie Wood gets third. And Dave Mears in fourth.
So then, the results of race 38, the fourth leg of the 350 solos. It was a win once again for 101 Cameron Taylor. That secures his South East Centre title for 2024. Second place, number 111, Steve Garside. Third place, number 33, Charlie Wood. Fourth place, number 19, Dave Mears. Fifth place, number 47, Will Selby. And sixth place, number 45, James Peters. And as they come past us, Give him a round of applause, some brilliant racing. Great to see Steve Garside going so well in that last race to get second. Of course, he was on the deck after that first race, had that really scary looking crash with Luke Clifton. He's got himself back on the bike and finished second in that race. So for those of you that are keeping all of the times in your programmes, the winning time there for the 350 solos, 1 minute 31.51, 1 minute 31.51. Cameron Taylor, the first rider here that we can confirm as the South East 2024. So the points have been quickly added, and I can tell you that Charlie Wood finishes second overall in the 350, and Dave Mears finishes third in the 350. So we'll get to see Cameron and Charlie and Dave later on the podium behind us. And very quickly we turn to the 250 solos, sponsored by Peter Duke. And we've got leg 4 here, and this one isn't very clear cut. Of course, Luke Harris won the last ride after finishing third twice. Aston Vale's had a first, a second and a third. And David Knowles has had a first and 2 seconds. So at the moment, David Knowles would lead. But that's all to be sorted out here in this final leg. Lewis Duke, the last rider to come into Tate. David Knowles right on the outside. Takes up. Away they go. And it's Aston Vale who's made the best of the starts, but David Knowles is very quickly on his shoulder as they go into that first turn. Aston Vale leads, David Knowles in that second place, Luke Harris is in third. And it's Shane Knight in fourth. David Knowles is dragging away up the inside. Luke Harris isn't far away in that third. He's going to keep an eye on the lines that they're taking. Any mistakes from these front two, and Luke Harris will be through, but Aston Vale now has gone very of that corner this time around, so Vale leads, Vale second, Luke Harris in that third place. So round they come once again. Aston Vale, we've got a bit of daylight now. Far away now. Aston Vale. So got the margin for it. Just one more lap to go. I don't know what's going to happen with the second place that Dave Knowles has at the moment, because Luke Harris is really putting him under pressure. And you can see a very quick line round the outside, the two of them together. Then Dave Knowles puts the drive on a bit quicker into his last turn. Well, second flag's being made ready, so Aston Vale takes the second flag. Well, that was close on the line. Dave Knowles outside, but I'll wait to get confirmation on that one. But I think, personally, it was Dave Knowles that just hung on to it. And we think, unofficially, we think David Knowles and Aston Vale have finished on the same points. But we'll confirm all of that for you very soon. Either way, it's been brilliant racing for these 250s, so give them a round of applause. So I can confirm that the 250 winner is Aston Vale. So well done to Aston Vale. David Knowles finishes second overall, and Luke Harris is third overall. So race 40, the 500cc sidecars, and Josh Goodwin has won 2 out of the 3 races this afternoon. Jordan Smith has won 1 out of the 3 races this afternoon. So if it's between those two, if Josh Goodwin wins this race, Josh wins the South Eastern Centre title. If Jordan wins this race, I think, unofficially, Jordan would win the title. So it does pretty much come down to this race. I've got all 6 outfits at the gate ready to go for this race. 14th leg off. The 500 sidecar. Paul Whiteland's made a very quick start off the outside, but look at Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman. They have blown from the tapes and they lead, so Josh Goodwin is the rider with all the work to do here. Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman lead the way here ahead of Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin. Fourth place at the moment. So at the front there, Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman, they have got to keep Josh Goodwin at bay if they want to win this South Eastern Centre title. Josh Goodwin, years of experience of riding these outfits, he's going to be all over the map. Cannot afford to make it up to the inside. It's going to be close to the jump after. Close indeed, and with all the action being right at the front, that's where the eyes should be. Because he knows that he really wants to get this win. One more lap to go. He's certainly got closer, and he does take a much tighter line coming out of that top bend. And the two of them together as they go in this bottom bend. Looking through the dust, I can see they're still together as they go round that bottom turn. Josh Goodwin on the inside, Smith on the outside, and Jordan now drops down. So Josh is going to come to the line, the checkered flag being made ready. Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin take their last ride, which means they've had 3 rides, or should I say 3 wins in their qualifying. So I'll wait for the official result for that. As the dust starts to fly. It was a terrific effort from Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman, but not quite enough. Oh, a brilliant end to the 500 sidecar competition, absolutely action-packed there, but it was a win for Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin, outfit number 3. They take the win, and with it the South Eastern Centre title. Second place was 842, Jordan Smith and Shane Freeman. Third place, number 92, Paul Whiteland and Richard Webb. And fourth place, number 11, Chris Neame and Joseph Knight. 1 minute 34.37 was the winning time, 1 minute 34.37. And Josh Goodwin and Scott Goodwin are the South Eastern champions for 2024. So a great achievement for them to add to Josh's accolades. So race 41 comes to the tapes. It is the GT140 Solos, 4th leg. Clark is doing all the winning in this class so far. 3 wins out of 4. Can you make it 4 out of 4 here, Ian Clark? He's been challenged by Wayne Broadhurst. He's been challenged by Wayne Broadhurst throughout the season in every single meeting. Those two are the top 2 in this class at the moment. Ian seems to have the better of Wayne today. Paul Smith and Mark Kessel have been fighting over 3rd and 4th as well. So just one more race here for anyone to have a go at Ian Clark. He's not been gating very well. Has to make his way through the pack. when Ian Clark gets going, it's very, very difficult to stop. We've got a red flag at the moment on another rider we're waiting for at the moment. 11 riders on the line. Yeah, we've only got 11 programmed, so we're ready to go. So away we go then, once again. And this time Wayne Broadhurst has made the best of the start. Connor Sargent is the rider up the inside. He's made a good start too. It's Wayne Broadhurst who leads. Ian Clark is into that second place. Connor Sargent holds third, but he's being swallowed up by several riders there. Wayne Broadhurst and Ian Clark once again going to battle here in this GT140 class. Wayne Broadhurst ahead of Ian Clark, and Wayne Broadhurst loses the back end a little bit in the middle of the corner, but it doesn't seem to have slowed him down. He's still got the lead. On the outside of Wayne Broadhurst, this is what he did earlier, he was having a go on the inside, and now he's switched to that outside line. So down the back straight then, Wayne Broadhurst. Goes wide, again neck as they go past us.
Terrific last ride between these two. They're together in that bottom turn, and as they go off the back straight, you see Wayne Broadhurst. It all gets very, very close. And he's ready, and he's got the summit. Terrific riding all afternoon for Ian Clark. 4 rides and 4 wins. So race 41, indeed, as the GT140s are probably going to do a lap round to appreciate your applause. Those of you that keep your programmes 100%, I can give you the official result as being a win in race 41 for rider number 54, Ian Clark. In second place, number 158, Wayne Broadhurst. In third place, number 758, Mark Chesel. In fourth place, number 9, Paul Smith. Fifth place, number 11, Connor Sargent. Sixth place, number 56, Kevin Bundock. And seventh place, number 91. Eighth place was 140. Ninth place, 81. 10th place, 90. And 11th place, 14. The winning time was 141.66, 141.66. Jason Prim is the second point scorer, and Dave Mears is now coming into line. Phil Kinman, number 11. Sean Fitzley, number 45. Then Dave Hollingsby, number 5. Dave Hollingsby has been amongst the points all afternoon. It's the best I think I've ever seen Dave ride. He's performed very well this afternoon in the Cup Bike class. Martin Adams, number 12.
Paul Clifton, number 208. And then we've got number 15, Michael Norton. And Jack Westbrook, number 4, completes the lineup of 10 riders here for this upright solo final for the South Eastern Centre Championship. So the machine is running, we've got the bike running again. He goes back to the start, but certainly when he pulled into the line just now, the bike didn't want to go. And it's still Kingman, number 11, he's made a good start, but Bob Dolman quickly goes past him and has a quick look across to his left before turning into the first turn, and Bob Dolman now leads once again as he has done all afternoon. Still Kingman around the outside, and a well Jason Hughes as well around the outside, Jason Prim. So Bob Dolman leading once again, but this battle for second once again in this race is where my eyes are, because Jason Prim has gone round the outside of Dave Mears and Phil Kingman on that run. Wide once again, but Bob Dolman leads.
He does indeed, Gareth, and as you can see going into that bottom turn, Bob Dolman looks determined to keep his name on that trophy. Jason Prim done everything right. He comes down by the last lap. He knows that his name will once again go on that trophy, and he just keeps himself in this position. Up the back straight he goes. Jason Prim now coming under pressure. Bob Dolman takes it. Jason Prim is second. They did.
So a brilliant final there from Bob Dolman, once again being the South Eastern Centre Champion. Give him a round of applause as he comes past first. He has been absolutely perfect in every single race he's taken part in this afternoon. Of course, he's also got the Unlimited to have a go at later on as well, so we will see Bob again in a few races time up against some of the big boys as well, so perhaps there's a little bit more glory to come from Bob Dolman. So the results then of race 42, the upright solo final. It was a win for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second place, number 25, Jason Prim. Third place, number 19, Dave Mears. Fourth place, number 11, Phil Kingman. Fifth place, number 12, Martin Adams. Sixth place, number 5. Seventh place, number 45, Sean Bickley. 8th place, number 208, Paul Clifton. 9th place, number 4, Jack Westbrook. And 10th place, number 15, Michael Norton. The winning time, 1 minute 33.05, 1 minute 33.05. And we now move to the 500cc solo, where Edward Tennant has been, well, he's won all 3 rides so far. We're not expecting to see Tad Worksdown. And see that Harrison Rogers, I think, was up there, so that's really good to see. Harrison had a big pull off, I can see how it is now. But definitely see Edward Tennant. Of course, Charlie Powell's been the closest to Edward throughout the afternoon. Absolute blower from Edward Kenny. He absolutely flew out the trap. Charlie Powell's managed to catch him going into the first turn now, and it's Charlie Powell who leads. Edward Kennett's in that second place. It's Jordan Derrick in third. And Martin Sturgeon in Martin Sturgeon fourth, Will Falby fifth, and it is Harrison Rogers who's out there in sixth. Great to see Harrison back on the bike after that couple of if Charlie wins, and we said, yeah, could be enough, and you can see here he's popping wheelies in second place now, so I don't know particularly, Jim, how Jim taking him down the floor, he's had to carry up, and one more left to go, Charlie was very comfortable. Over his shoulder, and now he's got no threat to threaten his second place. So he's been already, and second year I think he knows to stop that place. Here comes the second flag, and a terrific last ride for Charlie Powell. Edward again looks over his shoulder. Second second flag, he knows it's well enough. So the results of race 43, the 500 solos, fourth leg, it was a win for 92, Charlie Powell. Second place, number 6, Edward Kennett. Third place, number 247, Jordan Derrick. Fourth place, number 47, Will Crowdy. Fifth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Sixth place, number 117, James Maker. And seventh place, number 65, Mark Hedling. And we'll pause whilst we give these riders a round of applause. A good last win for Charlie Powell, but Edward Kennett, 3 wins out of 4, that'll be enough for him to be the South Eastern champion for this afternoon. So wheelies and celebrations round the back straight for Charlie Powell, and his head's going to give it go as well. Not easy after a tiring day, and we will see Charlie again in the Unlimited as well later on. Really time for that last race, 126.08, 126.08. So the first of our big finals, the left-hand side cars, should be seeing Michael Phillips and Connor Neeser. Oh, no, we won't be seeing Connor. Looking across the far side of the circuit there, and it does look like there's problems for Josh Penfold. They're pushing the machinery back towards the pit. No, it's Tommy Penfold, I'm told. It's Tommy Penfold and William Needham.
And it does look unfortunately as if they are just pushing the bike back into the pit. So it looks like we're going to go with 5. We get underway. This is the final of the left-hand side cars, and as they come down past us, it's Will Penfold that's got the lead as they go into that first turn. So Josh Penfold in second place to him. We're looking to see who that is to come through. Second spot, but as I say that, they've brought back the third spot. And you can see that number 16, Josh Penfold and Dan Woodby take the lead. It is Danny Hill and Callum Ray that are on the inside in that second spot. The early lead. Oh, there's problems. Problems for Josh Penfold. Two down on the far side, and this is now the lead and Callum Ray. And it means now that Michael Phillips, who we believe has got he's got Jordan Owen in the car for us. Michael Phillips, just one more lap to go. Yeah, what drama in this left-hand side by race early on. Will Penfold's not done here, you know. He's packed it up with Michael Phillips. He's going to go round in here. Michael Phillips and Jordan Holland on the inside, and Will Penfold's going to have a go here for that second place. He's very quick up the back straight. Will Penfold inside, he's going to look for a gap on Michael Phillips. There's no doubt about the winner here. Danny Hill, fantastic win for them. Over the southeastern stand teams, it's close for the second place. It's Michael Phillips just about from Will Penfold. And then Billy Penfold in for terrific racing in the left-hand side cars once again. Absolutely tremendous racing. Lots of drama. Give her a round of applause for some parts, but Danny Hill and Callum Ray, absolutely fantastic. So a terrific ride there from Danny Hill and Callum Ray, once again coming out on top in a very unpredictable left-hand sidecar competition. Michael Phillips and Jordan Holland clinching that second place, and Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. Will's been down here working on this track, of course, for weeks and weeks, and Freddie has, the pair of them have been corrected. Freddie's been here too, the pair of them working hard on this circuit. Great to see them going so well and enjoying their ride out. And as you can hear, it's a popular one in here as well. So as we go back into the pits, I can give you the official results of race 44 of the left-hand side car final. All the wins for out number 124, Danny Hill and Callum Ray. Second place, number 98, Michael Phillips and Jordan Holland. Third place, number 22, Will Penfold and Freddie Wood. Fourth place, number 125, Billy Penfold and Warren Atkinson. The winning time, 1 minute 43.87, 1 minute 43.87. Now we've got the right-hand side car final.